Welcome, folks, to Garage Sports Ohio.
Hey, welcome, folks. We love you. We missed you.
Yeah, lots of stuff happened.
So much. Yeah, a lot of stuff in sports that's really changed.
Oh yeah.
Things I will 100% say, first and foremost, keeping up with so many sports right now is 3 sports at a time is a lot.
Mhm.
Yeah, it really is.
Especially, hockey and basketball seasons, they're
Yep.
daily.
And then NFL
And with the Super Bowl coming up and everything else.
yep, college football and the changes.
As much as I miss football, I'm gonna miss football.
Yep.
It'd be nice to have a fresh,
Yeah, fresh start.
fresh
new-
start.
Yep.
Yeah, just
New
give us a
teams.
minute. Let me breathe.
Yeah.
March Madness coming up next month. And
You know, I don't even know basketball, hockey.
yeah.
That's a new start.
Yeah,
New
that's
team.
Yeah, and all the NBA trades. Wow.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh man.
We'll get into that.
So
We'll get into that.
let's
Yeah.
start off here. Who is your favorite hockey team?
Yes, please comment. Who is your favorite hockey team, or even NBA team, or college football team?
Sure, you guys too, but I was talking to you.
Oh, me?
Mhm.
Who is my favorite hockey
Mhm.
team? Vegas
The Vegas Golden Knights.
Knights.
Why is that?
Because I watched them this weekend and they looked really good,
I've been
and I was excited, and
this is
so
my
was the fans, and
this
you
is
got
my
and you and
third
Brandon
year.
got me liking it.
Yep, this is my third year following the Golden Knights. Huge fan. I got Brandon to switch over from the Red Wings to the Golden Knights.
I'll give myself 2 years. I was in denial at first.
Yeah, you were. All right, so
It really started. It really turned me
yep.
with Mark Stone. I
So,
really became
right.
a fan.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah,
who is your favorite college basketball team?
me,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Indiana Hoosiers.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's got to be the Hoosiers, right?
The Indiana Hoosiers.
Yeah.
Because I love Bobby Knight as head coach, and I loved Isaiah Thomas, and
I want to say, oh, I want to say Ohio State's mine, but I really cue on really good players, and then I become a fan of them, like Zach Edey last
Yeah.
year for Purdue, that center.
yeah,
And I'm
yeah.
like, man, he is really good. So
he was good.
I started keeping track of him last year. I don't know if I want to say Ohio State, but I attached to one person, and then
So who does he play for?
he used to play for Purdue, but he's in the NBA now.
So do you follow who? Like, if you're turning on a college basketball team and you want to cheer for somebody, who are you turning on? Pops is turning on Indiana. That makes sense.
Well, it's not mostly Indiana, but Michigan is looking hot.
They are. But
They just-
overall, if Indiana faces Michigan, who you rooting for?
Michigan,
So you're a Michigan fan,
yes,
and that's fine. But
but
that's
they
gonna be your
really look good. I mean,
just-
the center they have. Woof,
They just got ranked this past week after.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yep.
So what I'm hearing here is you are a Michigan fan.
Yeah,
when it comes to
I am.
college basketball.
I
just
am.
like Brandon's going to be Ohio State all day.
I am. I'm a Michigan fan.
Because I
Yeah.
know even if a great player is playing against Ohio State, you're going to root for Ohio State.
Yes.
Well, let's.
Yeah,
And
it's true.
we just got a really good new head coach.
And here's a wild one. I'm
Okay.
the wild card on this one because I think I just know more about Kansas.
Yeah.
Any other college basketball team.
Yeah, Kansas
So
is
what
a
do you-
really good team, and they got a really good coach.
So what are you saying?
What are you saying?
I think when it comes to college basketball, I'm a Jayhawk.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
Ooh,
Okay.
okay,
That's
okay.
cool. A lot of great
Good coach.
players
Yeah,
came from
good coach.
Kansas.
Yeah, yeah.
Great head coaching.
Great head coach.
Amazing at home. I mean, it just falls into a lot of aspects where I really like.
Yeah.
And I know more about Kansas Jayhawk basketball than I do any other basketball team in the nation.
Oh yeah,
Nothing wrong with
yeah.
that.
Nothing wrong with that. Nope.
That being said, I have picked an NBA team.
You have.
You have.
Yes.
And who might that be?
Who's that? Might
First,
be?
who's your guys' favorite?
Oh, that's the Cavs
Easy
all
Cavs.
the way.
Cavs. Well, when in the '90s Bulls,
So
Yeah.
here's my thing.
but
So growing up, I've always been a player follower, right? And I
Yeah.
think I got to nail that down to one team now, right? So start off, I was a big Bulls fan,
of course,
Michael Jordan.
Right.
a lot of people were.
Right. A
Then I
lot of people
transferred.
were.
I was a Lakers fan with Shaq and Kobe. Then I
Yeah.
transferred. I was a Cavs fan with LeBron. Then I was a Heat fan with LeBron, Cavs fan with LeBron. Then he went to the Lakers, and I kind of just stopped watching basketball at that point. Right.
Okay. Right.
Well, I settled on the Lakers.
Of course.
Oh, you're a Laker fan.
I've been here before. It feels good here.
Wow. I can
And-
only think of one thing why he's a Laker.
Go for it.
I can think of one thing.
Go for it. Let's hear
Kobe and Luka Doncic.
it. Kobe's a big part of that. Shaq is a big part of that as well. Magic Johnson's a big part of it. I mean, you go
Magic
back in
Johnson?
the history of the
Yep.
Lakers,
I
and you could pull a lot of things out, right?
well, you gotta think of one too. One more.
Which one?
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Mm-hmm. So
That's a big one.
yeah, so you could go back
James Worthy.
and you could pull out all this history, but then you go to now, and I mean, LeBron is still playing at a decent level. He's not what he was. He's not as exciting to watch.
right.
And the thing that was holding me back from just choosing the Lakers initially was I cannot stand Anthony Davis in the brow. Can't stand it. Absolutely not. Right?
Right.
He's gone and Luca's in. Just sign me up.
Sign you up.
It's pretty simple.
Wow.
We'll get into the trades here in a little bit.
I honestly thought he would pick the Bucks.
Yeah.
Honestly,
surprising.
Yeah.
dude, I was leaning Bucks or Denver there for a minute.
I knew it
Yep.
because of the Joker.
Yep.
And Giannis.
And you were
Yep.
I always you every time we play 2K,
Yep.
you Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yep.
It's like I said. I mean, I've been a player follower.
I think why not the Spurs with Victor Wembanyama?
Yeah.
It's your prototype. It's
I know.
exactly what you love.
Yeah.
I really enjoy watching Luca play, though, too.
He's good.
But I really enjoy Wembanyama playing.
I haven't watched Wembanyama.
Me too.
Oh my God. You gotta watch.
Definitely watch the Spurs.
He is really
He's
good.
everything you love in a center.
Oh yeah. He can shoot a 3 mid-range.
He'll swat the ball.
He'll swat the ball. He'll go underneath, shoot it.
He doesn't have to
He ain't
jump to get a
afraid of it.
rebound.
No. He's 7'2".
7'2"?
Yeah. He's 7'2".
I thought he was bigger. That's 7'2".
Might be. Let's check.
7'3".
7'3". I was close. I was 1 inch off.
Very close.
That inch matters.
Yeah, it does.
I won't.
That inch, man. Never mind. Sorry,
no.
folks. My head's in the gutter.
No, I wasn't gonna say a word.
That being said, yeah, I settled on the Lakers because I've been there. And I'm like, let's just go back and try to settle in and make this a home. And maybe, just maybe, hopefully it sticks. And then I can go through the cellar with everybody else too.
It might. It
I
might.
think when we get to trades, you'll be
You'll be amazed.
surprised.
Yeah, you'll be surprised
'Cause
on the trades and
looked up-
everything.
We looked it
Yeah.
over.
Yeah.
We have a thing up here as well, but that's where I've settled as far as right now. If anything changes going forward, I'll let you guys know. But
Right.
as of right now, I'm picking the Lakers, and well, hopefully it sticks. Because if it doesn't stick, then I'm going to need to figure out a basketball team. I picked the baseball team, and I picked
Yeah.
the bottom dweller, and it stuck. So we'll see.
Lakers and Jayhawks, guys. Right
Lakers
now.
and
Jayhawks. Wow. Wow.
All right, so
Michigan and Cavs.
that's it for
Ohio
our
State and Cavs.
beautiful.
He's staying
intro.
in Ohio.
No.
Yeah, yes.
Only team that's not in Ohio is the Jags for whatever
Yeah.
reason.
You know what?
Yeah,
Speaking
yeah.
of teams that aren't in Ohio,
Yeah.
let's talk about the Super Bowl.
Let's talk
All
about
right.
Super Bowl.
So going into this weekend, Super Bowl's coming up. We've already made our picks. This is our last chance to make a swap. If any of us want to swap, we all took the Chiefs. We're all on that Chiefs wagon right now.
I'd like to change my pick.
I would too.
Okay, I'm not. I'm sticking with the Chiefs. You guys are switching to the Eagles, huh?
No,
Yes.
I'm switching to Kendrick Lamar.
I'm sticking. I'm gonna go with the Chiefs, or I'm gonna go with the Eagles.
Brandon?
I think Saquon Barkley's gonna run the heck out of that ball.
I said Kendrick Lamar.
Chiefs or Eagles?
I'm going with the Eagles.
I'm going with Chiefs.
Okay, I was going to say because you're not like us.
Ooh. Mm.
Although I did hear he's not I heard some rumors that he's not going to be able to play that song at the show.
What?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I did
Yeah.
because of something about Drake.
Mm.
Yeah, because
Yep.
it has all the innuendo in there and
Yeah.
just keep the NFL out of it
Yep.
kind of thing. But how about all those Grammys?
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
That wild.
Yeah.
But either way, Super Bowl's lined up. It should be a great game.
Yep.
I mean, the hard part here is yes, Saquon. I believe he's going to run all over.
Oh yeah.
He's such a phenomenal player.
He is.
But, and the big but, Andy Reid. Patrick Mahomes has had it off here, right? We all know this. Travis Kelce's been down in the dumps most of the year. He came out in the playoffs a little bit. They are still Pat Mahomes and Travis Kelce. And it is Andy Reid.
When do you?
Well, you got also you can't forget they got a really good pro wide receiver in Juju Smith-Schuster, don't they?
Do they still have? I don't think they had Juju.
Yeah, they
They
do.
had Juju.
They still. I think they still do, because he performed for them. I think they still have Juju.
Okay, they do.
I thought they did.
Okay. They have what's his name? What's his
I
name?
thought they had
What's
Juju
that-
Smith-Schuster.
What's that receiver's name?
Rice.
No, not Rasheed Rice. Crap. I don't remember his name. What is his name?
Hey, folks, you want to
Is
give
it-
us the name?
Are you kidding me? Oh, that's not me. Oh, wow. Nice. I'm shocked. I thought that was my girlfriend tried to call me earlier. D-Hop
Yeah,
and Hollywood Brown and Xavier
Yep.
Worthy.
Yep.
I mean, they got a core.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
Will they show up?
yeah. And I think with Andy Reid at the helm, and I will say his name a million times, because if you say it 3 times, you're in trouble.
Well,
Because
yeah,
Andy Reid's that guy.
he's been coach of the year, I think, 3 years in a row. All 3 years.
He's
2 years at least.
he's
So-
just that good.
If they win,
Yeah.
if they three-peat, do you start talking about GOAT?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
What about Pat Mahomes?
That's who we start talking about,
No. Well, not yet. Tom Brady,
Tom Brady didn't three-peat.
but he's won 7 Super Bowls.
Yeah, 4 of those didn't come in the same 5 years. 5-year span. That's the difference maker.
Okay.
Pat Mahomes has a lot left in the tank.
You're absolutely
Tom
right.
Brady,
Nobody in the NFL has never won 3 Super Bowls in a row.
Nobody.
Nobody.
Now, mind you, that's not
Yep.
taking anything from Tom Brady,
No.
who is
Who is
100% that he's the GOAT.
He's the GOAT.
I
Yeah.
mean, 7 rings says a lot.
Oh yeah.
That's more than any NFL franchise. But
Oh,
if
yeah.
you put 4 on your ring, 4 rings on your fingers in a 5-year span of time, unreal.
Real.
It's
Yes.
like video game numbers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's insane,
It is.
and
Absolutely.
and especially with time left.
Oh yeah.
Because heck, if he stays in the league, let's see here. I'm gonna actually.
I bet
we gotta look this up.
he's got at least 2-3 more years in him. Patrick Mahomes.
Let me see something. Patrick Mahomes, he's not even 30.
No.
He's 29 years old.
Yeah. He will be 30 this year.
Yeah. So Tom Brady, on the other hand, right?
Yeah, he played all the way up till he was 40.
He was in the league for 23
No,
years.
he's 47.
He's 47 now. He retired 2 years ago.
Yeah, he was 40.
He retired at 44, 45.
44,
So
45, yeah.
if Pat Mahomes can show the longevity of Tom Brady, he's got 14 more full seasons left in him. And he'll
Yeah.
have 4 already.
Yep.
It's insane.
How many
Oh, yeah.
did Tom Brady have by the time he was 30?
Let's
7?
No. Tom Brady was born in 1977.
Yeah.
So born in 77. What years did they win the Super Bowl? That's the question.
Your mom was born in 78. Mom's a little bit older than Tom Brady. And
Younger.
Tom Brady's a little bit older than mom
Yeah, Tom Brady's older.
by 1 year.
Let's see. Where's
I'm talking about Mom Brandy.
we know who you're
I
talking
know,
about?
buddy.
You cradle robber.
Crater Hopple.
Let's see. Super Bowl seasons. So born in 77. So we're looking for 2007.
Yep.
He had 3.
Yep.
So if Pat Mahomes wins this Super Bowl, he'll have 4 by the time he's 30, which is more than Tom Brady had.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely 100%.
And then I think you got to start. I mean, you got to start talking goat status.
Yep.
Mind you, he played 15 more years after that, right?
You're
Right.
You're right. 4.
Yeah.
Yep.
4. And
He won MVP in 2007, the year he turned 30.
Yeah.
That was his first MVP.
and Pat has 3.
Mhm.
Or he's going on 4.
This will be 4.
So
I'm
he's
pretty positive. Let me.
I think it might, if he wins, it'd be 4. This would be his 4th.
I believe so. Let me double check it. Yes, this will
Yeah.
be his
3. It would be his 4th one. And they did win 3.
So he's on pace.
He's already on pace.
Yep.
Oh, and it's not 4 and 5 years. That's my mistake. It's 4 and 7. So
Yep.
it's the same thing as Tom. Tom has a stretch of 4 and 7, but
Yep.
still, it's unreal, especially with 3
Yeah.
straight.
Yeah. 3 straight.
The fact that we haven't seen a team like this since the 2000 Patriots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, we got it. I mean, if they win this Super Bowl, right, we got to start talking, when's it end?
When Andy Reid retires.
Yeah. And I don't think Andy Reid's going to retire as long as he has Patrick Mahomes on the helm. I mean, I don't see Andy Reid retiring. He's not that old.
Well, only way I could see him retiring
is if Patrick Mahomes retires.
If the ship starts sinking.
Yeah. And I can see Kelsey's thinking about retiring.
Which that won't hurt them that much.
No.
He's only been in the league for 8 years.
I can see Kelsey wanting to retire because I think he's going to ask someone to marry him.
Oh, come on. Let's buy into the rumors.
He's been talking it on his own podcast.
Today on
He's feeding into the rumors himself for fun.
Really?
Yes.
I
don't know, bro.
What's that celebrity show? E.T. or E? What is it?
I think they've been talking about it on ET too.
Oh no, you know what it is. Is that what you saw it on?
Well, Mom watches it. So I'm upstairs and I got to listen to it. So might as well listen about Taylor Swift and
here's the thing. And this is why I don't believe that's going to happen at all, first and foremost.
Well, they've been together for a couple years,
Yeah, that's fantastic. Maybe they will, get engaged.
but it's
But I don't think it has anything to do with the Super Bowl, the stage, none of it. I think it's something that he does outside of football.
He said he was going to ask her after the Super Bowl.
He could say what he wants. I don't think it's going to happen because that's exactly what she'd expect. And when proposing to a lady, you want to surprise her. Let's be realistic.
That'd be
I
great.
love the way-
That'd be a great surprise. I
Speaking-
wouldn't mind.
It would not be
bend
a
down.
surprise.
I wouldn't mind bending down on my knees on that football field and asking Mom Brandy to marry me.
Well, that's different.
I love football.
Yeah.
I would, but Mom,
here's the
Mom
kickers.
doesn't care about it.
Here's the difference. She's not a pop sensation.
No,
You're not an all-star tight end.
no.
And the last thing you're thinking about when you step on that field for the Super Bowl is your personal life.
Yep. You got to think about the winning and wanting to thrive to win.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Because if he goes
Yep.
in with the plan to actually do that, they're not winning the Super Bowl. Let's just be realistic.
Yeah.
And then he's not doing it.
Right.
The rumor mill stirs all this stuff up
Yeah.
for fun
Yeah.
as a distraction from
Yeah. From talking to NFL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're talking about
But
Taylor Swift.
you know what? I don't mind it. I love Taylor Swift. She's used to be a country music singer.
pop sensation.
Yeah.
Probably the most popular person on the
Yeah,
planet.
oh yeah, definitely. And I like Kelsey. He's one of the best tight ends in the NFL. He's really good. I admire him. I really like him. And him and his brother has a podcast together,
They also
and
own
they're
a beer
really
company.
good. They're really good. I love them. That's why I want to be as good as I can be like them.
Yeah. But I think the biggest kicker when it comes to that whole scenario is he's going to do it somewhere else. Another time, there's going to be,
Right.
Disneyland.
it very well could be. Hey, there it is. What do they do after they win the Super Bowl?
I'm going to Disneyland.
And propose to Taylor Swift.
That would be a good
At
idea.
that point, yes, you're thinking about your personal life. You're going
Right,
to Disneyland. You're
right.
going to enjoy yourself.
Absolutely.
Or maybe
Or
even
have
does
fun.
it when they go to the White House.
Yeah. Yeah.
The winning team always goes to the White House.
To see Trump.
The winning team always goes to the
This
White
is
House. I don't make these
Well,
rules up.
yeah, that's true.
okay. We're talking about Taylor Swift. Now we're going to talk about Trump, and we're getting off topic.
Yeah.
Right.
Brandon.
At the end of the day, I think the Super Bowl goes off no hitches. I
Yeah.
don't think anything wild or crazy like that happens.
Yeah.
If it does, sweet. If it doesn't,
Doesn't. Yeah.
it's still the
But
Super
they-
Bowl. I've heard
but
too
I
many
do-
people complain and say they're not watching the Super Bowl, and I'm like,
I
okay,
do.
you don't like ball.
I do. I like the commercials.
I like
I
football.
love the new commercials.
Yeah, but you're going to watch the Super Bowl and
Yeah,
watch the game.
and watch the game, and I like the commercials too because they
And-
come up with these new commercials that is really funny, and
My personal
it's
favorite.
awesome.
Here's my personal favorite thing that's been happening, right? Everybody's
Okay.
like, oh, the
Right.
Chiefs are going to win the Super Bowl because the refs cheat.
Right,
And we can get into all the ref stuff. But
right.
end of the day, the biggest deal when it comes to it is Pat Mahomes knows exactly what he's doing. And he draws those penalties, and he's great at it. How about you just acknowledge greatness?
No, and greatness in the refs.
He's drawing the penalties.
So does LeBron.
Amen to that, brother.
They're both goats.
Yep.
If you can draw penalties and get the flags thrown, it's not the ref's throwing the flag because he sees a penalty. The real problem comes with, let's talk about the Houston game. Okay?
Let's talk about the Buffalo Bill game.
Oh, please, you cannot tell. You cannot tell me.
You couldn't see that face mask. Oh my goodness. Really?
You couldn't see the
You couldn't
wasn't short.
see that his neck was wrinked around there. That could have been a 15-yard penalty in the first down.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you want to get into that? Go back to week 1 and let's talk about Kirk Cousins having his helmet snapped all the way around his head.
Yeah.
No flag.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, see, you're on our side.
They weren't even playing the Chiefs.
Well,
So
there's
it's
the
trying that
refs.
one again.
Yeah, there's the refs.
No, calls are missed.
You don't see the
That's
commercials
sports.
where Patrick Mahomes is putting his hands around the ref?
He's feeding into it, getting the people worked up. Do you know why?
Because he pays the
Because-
ref.
Hate me or love me, you're still obsessed with me.
I'm paying the refs
He
to win
doesn't
the
care.
game.
No, he's not.
I'm paying the ref to win the game.
He's not.
I'm going to pay the refs to win the game.
You would, because that's the
No,
only
he
way you can
would.
win a game.
No, he would. That's the only way he could win a game.
It's not. Go back. Look, the 1 yard shot,
Oh my
the
God!
1 yard thing. You can't overturn it.
Holdings on Kansas City's offensive line.
And that's why, if you let me finish my statement, we'd get somewhere.
Or did Andy Reid pay the refs?
Nobody paid the refs. Flags should be reviewable. End of story.
What?
Flags should be reviewable.
How you gonna review it when they don't even throw the flag?
The coach.
How you
should be
gonna
able to-
review it?
The coach should be able to say, "Hey, he was holding. Review the play and get a flag."
A coach can't do that.
Yeah, that's the problem.
A coach can't do that.
That's the problem.
They only get one
That's not true.
one
You're
red
wrong.
flag.
You're wrong. You gotta get 2 of those.
One.
2.
One.
And if both are right, they get 3rd. You would have talked ball. Let's no ball.
Let's talk ball. You're wrong. You can't throw a red flag on a hold.
No, you can't. You should be able to, is what I'm saying. That's how we fix this problem.
That's how you play ball.
That's how you fix the problem. Is you should be able to, as a
can't.
coach,
You don't.
challenge the refs.
They can't.
They can't. They need to be able to. That's how all this goes away. And until that happens, these discussions and these debates and these heated arguments continue. And that's a problem.
That's why people don't like watching college football or pro football, is because the refs and them not throwing the flags when it should be.
Or let's go to the slide interference that was called roughing or unsportsmanlike conduct against Houston when Pat slid and the 2 defenders hit each other. That was a horrible call.
It was.
But in the heat of the moment, in that split second, it looked like it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you throw the flag.
It looked
Because
like it,
that's
but it didn't.
exactly what it looks like.
But it wasn't. They didn't hit the quarterback.
The refs don't have that visual. The refs can't review it.
Yeah.
Because if the refs
They
could
can't.
review it, that call would have been reversed. There would have never been an unnecessary roughness there.
Yep.
And everything would have been fine.
Yep.
That's why I'm saying these plays need to be reviewable. These
They
flags should be reviewable.
Or if I say this, if the play should be reviewable, should be reviewed, and if it's reviewed and no flags thrown, I think the refs should be also. They should have punishment and deductions.
The review is where you were holding the refs accountable, right?
Yes.
So it should be reviewed and then overturned.
Right.
That play in particular. should have been
Absolutely.
overturned, 100%.
Absolutely.
But with the way the rules are set, you throw that flag because it looks like unnecessary roughness
Right.
at go time, right?
That's
In the
it.
field. it looks
Absolutely.
Like it. So you throw the flag, you have to.
Absolutely.
And then as it sits right now, there's nothing you can do. If that flag's thrown, it's a penalty.
But it should be reviewable.
It should be reviewable. Just like
With
holding
the-
calls is what
Yep.
I'm getting at.
Yep.
The holding calls that are missed should be reviewable.
That's right. Absolutely. 100%. Because then you could punish the ref. Why didn't you throw that flag?
You like how we got to the same page here?
Yep. Yes, I do.
Because I was trying to get that
I
out.
agree with you. I agree with you 100% now. Because I finally understand what
Yeah.
you're talking about.
Right.
I'm going to disagree.
You don't,
I do.
you know what he's
Because
doing, don't
then
you?
the refs
Pops?
because the refs can be called because of them not throwing the flags when there is a penalty.
They're still gonna side with Pat Mahomes anyways.
Hey, Pops.
Dude.
Do you know what he's
man.
doing here?
Yeah, he's trying to get my goat.
Oh, he's
And it's
got your goat.
He's got it going. He's going to get it started. All right. Let's put it this way, Brandon. I'm going to say this. I do agree with you on Patrick Mahomes.
Okay.
I do agree with you on him.
Yeah.
But I agree with Chuck also that they should review the penalty.
Yeah. And
And if it does, it costs the ref.
They'll review it and then they'll still side with Pat Mahomes.
now to your point, Brandon, I think that something needs to be done about him goading the penalties as well. Like if he's running down the sideline and he fake jukes and then goes out of bounds, like something needs to be done here because you are baiting that player to hit you.
Yeah.
Absolutely, 100%. I agree with you, guy. Yeah, I seen that when he was going rearing off to the left, and he threw it, and he was baiting that defensive end to hit him.
But there needs to be something done about faking going out of bounds.
Yes, that's what I'm getting at.
Yep, that's what I'm getting at
to fix
too.
this. He needs to be punished for that, whether it's fining or whatever, right? Something needs to be done about goading players to commit penalties.
Yeah.
Because that play in particular, where he faked a juke to get and then just jogged out of bounds, that right there showed me what Pat's doing and why there's so many penalties against the opposing teams that are facing the Chiefs.
Yeah.
It's because he is baiting them into breaking the rules.
Yeah.
It has
if
nothing
he steps
to do
out of bounds,
right?
And they can't control their bodies. They can't control their momentum.
Especially when he's faking coming in. Because if he comes in, you got to hit him.
Yeah.
Then he goes out of bounds. You still hit him.
Absolutely.
And now there's a flag.
Yeah, absolutely 100%.
So he is baiting them into doing this.
Yeah.
Which is brilliant.
But
absolutely brilliant. And it's
brilliant. But
they need to do something about that.
Yeah.
Which will also help fix the rest of the issues.
But you got to understand me. When you go for Patrick Mahomes and he goes out of bounds like that, you can't stop your momentum from going at him. There is no way in hell.
Brandon, go, and then I'll rebuttal that.
I'm talking more like you see he's about to go out of bounds.
Yeah.
And then he fakes like he's going to.
Mm-hmm.
But he doesn't.
And then he comes back in.
Yeah.
And then or like fake sliding.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How can you tell? So you just hit him.
Right.
Yep.
And a little bit to that point, you can stop your momentum when he's going out. The reason that you can't when it's Pat is because he'll do exactly that and he'll juke back in.
Right.
And then if you're not trying to hit him,
right,
you're going to pay the price.
Oh, absolutely.
But if you're trying to hit him, now you can't.
Not yet. Well, yeah.
There needs to be something done about that little fake out in those scenarios. And I think we get a lot less flags.
Yeah.
Against the opposing team.
There got to be an idea on that.
But you could see Patrick Mahomes, he's doing brilliant things out there by goading the teams to break the rules.
He's like baiting it.
100% baiting it.
Yeah.
That being said, there needs to be reviews. And we got to do, like, the league has to do something to stop quarterbacks or any player from baiting you to breaking rules.
Yeah.
The fake
agree.
juke going out of bounds, the fake going out of bounds into a juke.
Yep.
That stuff needs to be fixed so that going forward, we don't have all these debates and the media doesn't take it and run with it and start saying, oh, the refs are cheating. The refs aren't cheating. They're doing the best they can.
Right.
When
right.
all this is happening,
right.
The refs they got a bad hand they're being dealt.
Yeah.
Not trying to defend the refs because refs are stupid and they mess so many things up.
Oh, yeah.
But in those certain scenarios, it's not the refs' fault. Sometimes, yes. Like the
all right. Sometimes
the spot of the ball when Josh Allen was running for the 1 yard.
Yeah.
That was a bad spot. Should have been spotted different. Can't overturn it during the game because it's too close to overturn.
Right.
That's unfortunate. If the ball was spotted better, I think the Bills got a first down.
Yeah. They should have.
But with where the ball was spotted, when you review it, you can't move that ball.
Yeah, but
It's too close to call.
that face mask is horrible.
Started seeing people drawing lines. Like, oh, he's a pass, but different camera angles and stuff.
Yeah. I saw, dude.
It reminded me of 2016.
Yeah. I don't want to be this guy right now. Normally I do, but I don't want to be this guy right now. There was a camera angle of the 1999 Super Bowl. Okay.
I think
Yeah.
I've seen this picture.
Reaches the ball over, and they just drew a line on the goal line. Said he was across.
Wow.
No, camera angles are deceiving.
Yeah,
Very
they are.
deceiving.
They are. Yeah.
And that
It
cracked
is what
me
it
up.
is. Huh?
It was funny.
Yeah.
No, I know why you did it.
No, I did not.
Uh-huh.
I said nothing about the Jaguars in that sentence.
You said 99.
Can't even say 99
No.
without offending you.
It's a horrible year.
Wow.
Can I talk about 2000?
Sure.
Cool. Remember the Titans.
Remember?
I can't cuss. I hope you get too tight of a hug today.
All right. That's enough about that.
All right.
Let's get into the NFL honors. This happened last night.
NFL honors. Wow.
All right. We start off with the Don Shula High School Coach of the Year Award. This goes out to John Hart out of Brownsburg High School and Bill Jacklin out of Slinger High School. I have no idea where these high schools are.
But congratulations.
Yeah, well done.
Well done.
Congrats.
Yes.
And then the Jim Brown Award went to Saquon Barkley because who else you give that to?
Oh, yeah. Most definitely. Jim Brown Award, Shaquan Barkley. He deserved it. Nice job,
100%.
young man.
I can't think of anybody.
Then NFL Flag Players of the Year Award presented by Toyota. I don't know what flag is. I'm assuming flag football. I have no idea.
Yeah.
But this goes to Daniel Barry and Josie Clayton.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Then NFL Fan of the Year presented by Captain Morgan to Megan Stefanski, Lions fan. Clearly, you're a great fan.
Megan Savansky. Isn't that the Browns head coach?
Is that
Steven Kavansky?
Megan?
Megan
I know you're
Stefanski.
talking Kevin Stefanski.
Yeah, because Megan is isn't she married to an NFL player? If I'm not mistaken. I think. I'm not for sure. I don't know.
This isn't saying anything about Kevin Stefanski.
Maybe it's just the same name, but no relation.
I'm going to find out because now we need to know because that's interesting. I never even thought about that. I have no idea.
We'll go to Kevin Kavansky.
You want me to look
Yeah.
up Kevin Stefanski?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's going to say anything about Megan Stefanski. Megan Stefanski didn't say anything about Kevin. Let's see. Personal life. His wife, Michelle.
Yeah.
They have 3 children, 2 sons and a daughter.
And a daughter.
I don't know who the daughter is.
Oh. Wait, go back. I thought I'd seen it.
Yeah, I have.
Michelle.
Oh, hey. Born to Mike McCarthy.
Oh.
Michelle Stefanski. Interesting. I wonder if there's any ties there. Not sure, but we're getting too far into this. I have no idea.
Oh, maybe not.
It is what it is. Either way.
I don't know.
Megan Stefanski, congratulations.
Yeah, Megan Kavansky, congratulations.
AP Assistant Coach of the Year, Ben Johnson. Any arguments?
Yeah.
Anywhere?
No.
didn't think so.
No, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah, to the Bears.
To the Bears.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's huge.
That's huge.
Well deserved too.
Yeah.
Deacon Jones sack leader Trey Hendrickson.
That's definitely.
Bengals
absolutely.
defensive end. Yep.
Art
Yep.
Rooney Sportsmanship Award goes to Josh Allen.
Quarterback for the Bills. Congratulations, young man.
Absolutely. Then NFL Latino Youth Honors presented by P&G to Sophie Gitron and Mariano Talamontes. I'm
Yep.
sorry if I butchered your names, but congratulations.
Yep.
Salute to Service Award presented by USAA goes to George Kittle.
Hell,
49ers tight end.
heck yeah, buddy.
Good job, buddy.
Absolutely. FedEx Air and Ground Players of the Year, Josh Allen and Jamar Chase.
Yes.
I mean, they did
Most
some things this
definitely.
year. Then we got Walter Payton Man of the Year Award presented by Nationwide to Eric Armstead, Jaguars D lineman.
Yeah, we won
Oh,
something.
yeah.
Hey, finally won something. The Jaguars after them stinking.
Next Gen Stats Moment of the Year powered by AWS goes to the game-winning Hail Mary throw against the Bears by Jaden Daniels.
Daniels.
I made a video.
Heck
on-
yeah.
Yep. Yeah, you did.
Heck yeah.
Honestly-
Congratulations, young man.
I think that should go to the Bears defender that swatted it right in the nose round hands.
Yeah.
That was mean.
That was
Um,
horrible.
AP Defensive Rookie of the Year, Jared Verse, Rams.
Yeah.
Well
Yep.
deserved.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
Any guesses on who the Offensive Rookie of the Year was?
Jaden Daniels.
Dane Daniel.
Yeah, because if there's any other answer, they're wrong. Right?
Yeah.
Caleb Williams.
Jane
Jane
Daniels,
Daniels.
quarterback.
Rookie of the year. No, good
Well
job,
deserved.
young man. Well deserved. Well deserved.
AP Defensive Player of the Year, Pat Surtain out of Denver.
Corner. Pat, good job, young man.
AP Offensive Player of the Year, Saquon Barkley.
Barkley.
And Saquon Barkley is the most
Yep.
observing player this season.
Yes, sir. I agree 100%.
AP Comeback Player of the Year to Joe Burrow.
Yes, quarterback
Very
for the
good year.
Bengals. Yes, very good year.
He single-handedly proved to me that winning's not a quarterback stat. Not that I didn't already know that, but
yeah,
if you think winning is a quarterback stat, watch Joe Burrow this year.
yeah.
If you
He
don't
did
think,
it.
if you don't think defense matters,
Watch
watch
Joe Burrow this
watch
year.
the
Watch Joe
Bengals
Burrow,
this year.
yeah.
Watch the Bengals this past season.
Yeah, their defense were
Did
horrible.
you see Snoop Dogg during the honors ceremony was making fun of the Bengals defense?
Wow.
Yeah.
Then AP Coach of the Year to Kevin O'Connell for the Vikings. Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely. Kevin O'Connell. Yeah,
What do you mean, no B?
yeah.
Who do you think Coach of the Year should be? Not the guy that made the Vikings 14-3?
Mm-mm.
Who should it be?
Who should it be?
Andy Reid.
I mean, fair.
Fair.
can't argue
yeah,
this.
fair.
Can't
I
argue this
can't
point at
argue
all.
with you on that one. Can't.
I mean, you could do him or you could do what's his name? The
What's that Washington's
Dan Quinn.
Dan Quinn.
Dan
Yeah.
Quinn would have been a good one.
Dan
Yeah.
Quinn.
Or Dan Campbell.
Dan Quinn. Yeah, or Dan Campbell. Yeah.
Either Dan.
Yeah, you got three of them right
All
there.
right. And the AP Most Valuable Player presented by Invisalign, Josh Allen.
Yes, I agree.
I don't.
I agree.
I wholeheartedly do not.
Who do you think should be?
Saquon Barkley.
Jaden Daniel.
No. Saquon Barkley.
Jaden Daniel.
Saquon Barkley.
Jaden Daniel.
Jaden Daniels got Rookie of the Year. They never give the rookie the MVP, first and foremost. But Saquon Barkley, he carried the Philadelphia Eagles to the Super Bowl on his back with a quarterback that was playing lackluster football.
The numbers is what gets me.
Yeah, the numbers. All right.
Like,
All right.
he could have broken rushing records.
He almost,
Decided
he
to sit
almost
out the last
did.
game.
He almost did. But he set out in week 18.
Mhm. And,
Yep.
and I mean, don't get me wrong. I hate the Eagles as a Cowboys fan. Hate them, right? With a steaming passion. But at the end of the day, I got respect for any man who is willing to sit out the rest of the game, even though he's a he's on track to have the best game he's ever had against his former team and says, nah, let the young guys eat.
Yep.
You got to respect it. Like, the guy's a
Yeah.
beast.
He is. And he's respectful and he loves his team.
Yeah.
So I think he's good at Philadelphia, to be honest.
And I think he should have been this year's MVP.
Yeah, he should have.
Now,
I
mind
agree.
you,
I agree
outside of
100%.
him, outside
I
of him,
agree.
you got Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen. You could give it to either of them, and I wouldn't. And I'm not mad about it.
And yeah, Jaden Daniel.
Yeah, I mean Jared Goff would be another contender. in my
Yeah, not
opinion.
bad. Yeah, Jared Goff.
Just a few guys that are there that
Yeah.
are at that peak, and I think Saquon should have got it personally. But congrats, Josh Allen,
Yep.
for your quarterback award, because I don't know why we call it MVP anymore when it's most valuable QB.
Most valuable player, yeah. QB. Yeah.
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 And now, mind you, Josh Allen did that with a diminished receiving core, and he did fantastic things.
Yeah.
Nothing against him, but Saquon.
Yeah. Yeah. I got it, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
But that's it for the NFL awards on our end.
Yep.
Time to go to the NFL Hall of Fame inductees.
Man, these guys are awesome. These guys deserve it
Now, I do
very much.
I do have one question.
What's your question?
What's your question?
There is one person, I don't know if he's in the Hall of Fame, but there is one person that does deserve it.
Who's that?
Mike Allstott. Is he in there?
Let's see.
I don't think he is.
That's ridiculous if he's not. He revolutionized the fullback position.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Mike Allstott.
Mike Allstott was a beast.
How is he not in yet?
Wow. I don't either. I don't know why. I don't know how he's not.
Let that sit.
That hurts my heart.
Yeah, that hurts my heart too.
He's a nominee. He was a nominee for the class of 24. Did not get it.
Mm-hmm. How did he not get it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, he was a beast on that field.
Yeah. I loved that, man.
I loved him too.
So good.
He was.
I don't know how he's not in the Hall of Fame. I'm upset now.
Yeah, so am I.
Why did you want to hurt me?
Yeah, that hurt my feelings.
I didn't mean to.
Rude.
Wow.
All right. So the four guys that got into the Hall of Fame this year, start off, Eric Allen,
Eric Allen.
drafted by the Eagles in 1988. He went to the Saints in 1995, where he
Yep.
spent 3 years, and then he was a Raider for the last 4 years of his career from 98 to 2001.
Yep.
He was a second-round pick 30 in the second round, out of Arizona State. He was born and raised in San Diego, California. And, well, let's see here. He led the league in interception yards, and touchdowns in 1993. Now, big thing. I don't know anything about this guy. Okay. I was just
I
a
don't
wee
know
little lad.
either.
The only thing I knew back in, the 90s was the Dallas Cowboys.
Right.
I was born 4 years after he was drafted. What do you want from me? I guess 3 years after he was drafted, but yeah, alive. All right.
I have heard a little bit about Josh Allen.
Well, we're not talking about Josh Allen. We're talking about Eric Allen.
Or Eric Allen. Excuse me.
He joined ESPN as a NFL studio analyst in 2002. He primarily appears on SportsCenter as an NFL analyst.
Wow, he was a head coach.
He's had appearances as a college football analyst on the Pac-12 network, as well as Sports Report.
As a football player.
He did coach for the San Diego Fleet in the AA Alliance of American Football in 2018. And he now lives in San Diego, California with his wife, Lynn Allen, who he has 4 children with.
And he has refereed.
Yeah. So he had his career high was 14 assisted tackles, 62 solo tackles in 2000. He had he started 16 games a handful of times, a good chunk of times. I mean, he was a starter from day one. Um,
Excuse
his
me.
career high in
Sorry.
pass deflections was 19. Career high in he only had 8 interception touchdowns. 4 of those came in 1 year. He had a total of 54 interceptions in his 14 years,
Wow.
14 season career.
Wow. 54 interceptions. Wow.
So obviously a very solid player.
Yeah.
Again, like I said, I don't know much about him. Should have put Mike Gallstad in. I'm now bothered.
Oh my God.
Sorry. But congratulations to Eric Allen.
That does hurt my heart.
Congrats.
Then the next one is Jared Allen,
Yep.
defensive end. He was drafted in 2004 in the 4th round draft pick
To the Kansas City.
out of Idaho State. He played with the Kansas City Chiefs for 4 years. Then he went to the Minnesota Vikings where he spent 6 years. Then he was with the Bears for 2 years and the Panthers for a year.
Yep.
Only had what looks like a 12-year career.
Wow. That's still long for a DN.
He is a Minnesota Vikings Ring of Honor. 5-time Pro Bowler, 2-time NFL sack leader. His number at Idaho State is retired.
50.
Most career safeties with 4, tied for the NFL record. And most safeties in a season, 2, tied for the NFL record.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's see. NFL records. He led the NFL in sacks. 2 years.
136 sacks. Wow.
Yeah. And he led the league in sacks 2 of those seasons. He led the league in safeties, obviously 3 times. Led the league in fumble recoveries with 6 in 2006. In fumble recovery touchdowns in 2009 with only 1. That was a 54-yard return. He forced 32 fumbles. He intercepted the ball 6 times.
Wow.
I mean, he had a short. So in 2015, he was traded during the season. He still played 15 games that year, 3 for Chicago, 12 for Carolina.
Wow.
So 12-year career. He has the most consecutive games with at least half a sack with 11. Tied with Chris Jones, Trey Hendrickson, and Nnamdi Matabuki, and Sean Ellis. Most safeties in her career, tied with Ted Hendricks, Doug English, and Justin Houston's. Franchise records for most sacks with Minnesota at 22 and most safeties in the season with 2.
Wow.
He got into curling after football.
Curling?
Yep.
That's weightlifting, isn't it?
Well, I think curling is the ice sport.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's the ice sport.
Oh, wow. Cool.
Interesting. Kind of cool.
Cool.
He had 3 DUIs. Let's talk about the negative 2.
Well, yeah. Well, and nobody's perfect in life.
Right?
Just as long as you learn from your mistakes.
100%.
I'm perfect.
And he got 2 of those in 5 months. He said he is very religious. He said his Bible is his playbook for life. And his ultimate goal is when he
Good.
dies for him to say, "Welcome home." Oh, more religious stuff. We're not going to get into the religious
What's
stuff
the
here.
U.S. military?
What do you mean? Where's he visited.
Oh, he visited.
Yep. He visited military members. He was among 4 NFL players who were sent overseas on an NFL USO tour to visit the U.S. military troops. Let's
That's good.
see. He was in the film Jackass 3D.
Oh yeah, where he
Black-sided Johnny Knoxville.
Oh yeah, he
Oh,
destroyed
yeah.
him.
He
I'll
did.
never forget that.
Yeah.
I never thought Johnny Knoxville would get up, but he did eventually.
Okay, and in 2018, the Alliance of American Football named him as an investor and player relations executive.
Oh wow.
He is married to Amy, and she gave birth to their first child, which was a girl in 2011. That he definitely 100% well deserved.
Yeah. Well
Born in
deserved.
Dallas, Texas, raised in Los Gatos, California. Okay, pretty sure that means the cats.
Yeah.
Cats.
In Spanish, Los Gatos.
Yeah.
Please, if I'm wrong, tell me. I want to know. 'Cause
Went to
that
college?
looks like the cats, California. All I'm saying.
He went to college at Idaho State.
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
Yep.
But congratulations to Jared Allen for being one of the newest members of the NFL Hall of Fame. And then we get to Antonio Gates.
Antonio Gates.
No introduction necessary.
Legend.
Nope. Yeah.
Born and
legend.
raised in Detroit, Michigan.
Former.
Played college ball at Kent State.
That's facts.
Yes.
Played
Facts.
basketball at Kent State.
He was
Facts.
good. He was good. He was good too.
And he
He was really good.
undrafted.
Yeah. He was undrafted free agent.
An undrafted player.
Yeah.
That's lower than Mr. Irrelevant.
Oh yeah.
Mr. Irrelevant has some sort of relevancy.
Oh yeah.
Antonio Gates, undrafted, went to the Chargers in 2003 and stayed there till 2018, and then became the Legends ambassador for the Chargers in 2020.
Yep.
That he's currently still doing. He was a three-time first-team All-Pro, two-time second-team All-Pro, 8-time Pro Bowler, NFL 2000s All-Decade Team, San Diego Chargers 50th anniversary team. He's already a part of the Chargers Hall of Fame, and his number at Kent State is retired.
Can we
Yes.
safely assume that's probably one of the best pickups in NFL history
Well,
Yeah.
yes.
Yes.
from free agency?
Absolutely.
yes.
100%.
That's huge.
Yeah.
I mean, he held career highs of 89 receptions in 2005. He had 1,157 yards in 2009. He had 2,000-yard seasons, which isn't a lot, but considering he's a tight end. He averaged 16 yards a catch his rookie season,
Yeah.
which is insane.
That is awesome.
Mind you, he started 11 games his rookie season. He went downhill really bad there towards the end of his season where he wasn't starting. But
Yeah.
I mean, he had a long of a 72-yard reception in 2004. He had 13 touchdowns in 2004 as well. He had
Yeah.
4 seasons where he had double-digit touchdowns.
Yeah.
He married his longtime girlfriend on my birthday in 2011. That's
2000.
July 9th. They lived in Encino, California. He appeared in the 4th episode of season 1 and the final episode of season 6 of The League,
Yeah.
which I've been told I need to watch.
Yep.
He has a son, Antonio Gates Jr., who was a freshman wide receiver for the Michigan State Spartans in 2022.
Yep.
And he appeared on a season 27 episode of The Bachelor.
Oh, did he?
Mhm.
Wow. I didn't know that.
What's the league again?
It's a TV show about a fantasy football league.
Yeah.
Yes. All right.
But yeah, well-deserved Antonio Gates, true legend.
True legend. Really true.
And then we get to my personal favorite, Sterling Sharp.
Definitely legend.
Played in the league for 7 seasons out of South Carolina. He was born in Chicago, raised in Glenville, Georgia. He was the first-round pick, number 7 overall to the Green Bay Packers in 1988. 3-time first-team All-Pro, 5-time Pro Bowler, 3-time NFL receptions leader. He was a receiving yards leader in 1992.
Yep.
2-time NFL receiving touchdown leader. Green Bay Packers Hall of Fame, first-team All-American in 87, third-team All-American in 86, and his number 2 at South Carolina is retired.
Yeah.
Mind you, he did all this in a short 7-year career. He led the league in 89 with 90 receptions. He led the league in 92 with 108 receptions, 1,461 yards, and 13 touchdowns. Led the league in 93 with 112 receptions, and led the league with 18 touchdowns in 1994. 7 seasons, and he hit double digits in touchdowns 4 of those years.
Yeah. Phenomenal.
Absolutely amazing
Phenomenal
player.
tight end.
I always go back to, he retired because he was, hurt. He couldn't go on.
Yep.
And I always go back to Shannon Sharp's induction speech into the Hall of Fame, talking about
Yep.
how he wasn't even the best player in his family. And this time, Shannon Sharp got to present Sterling Sharp with the knowledge that he's going into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
Which is absolutely incredible.
it is. Brothers loving brothers.
Yep. You know what Sterling said? Oh, sweet. I get to follow you into something for once. That older brother mentality lives forever. In case you thought it was going anywhere, it's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
I'll take life advice from Sterling Sharp.
Can you humor me?
What do you need?
Can we look up Mike Allstott stats?
Ooh, yeah.
Keep in mind he's a fullback, by the way.
Keep in mind, you're breaking my heart.
Yeah, really.
But of course I will. In 96, he was a second round draft pick, number 35. To the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He played there for 12 seasons. He was a Super Bowl champion, 3-time first team All Pro, second team All Pro, 6-time Pro Bowler. He's in the Ring of Honor, third team All American, 2-time second team All Big Ten in college where he played at Purdue.
Purdue.
He's a part of the Purdue Intercollegiate Athletics Hall of Fame and Indiana Football Hall of Fame
Yep.
in 2014.
Yep.
Let's look at his statistical numbers. He basically played a lot. He got hurt in 2003, it looks like, and he sat out most of the season. But rushing stats for a fullback when you hit 949 yards.
Yeah.
When you average 3.7 yards a carry for your career.
Yeah. That's outstanding.
How do you have a 47-yard long when you're that big?
Yeah.
He had 11 touchdowns one year.
Oh, yeah.
And that's not even talking. He caught the ball too. He had a season of over 500 receiving yards.
Oh, yeah.
Mike Allstat's disgusting.
Man,
He has 3 kids with his ex-wife. His son Griffin was a quarterback at Western Michigan in 2018 to 2020. I mean, Mike Allstott deserves it.
Yeah.
But that's all.
Heck of a man.
That's all we got on the Hall of Fame.
Yep.
They broke my heart.
It broke my heart, too. You ain't the only one.
Why? All of them are really good.
I know, but I want Mike Allstott.
Yeah, so do I.
I didn't mean to do that.
All right, let's get into. We got some news about NFL and college football
Yep.
coaching. Ryan Day, for starters, was. He signed an extension through 2031. He'll be the second highest paid head coach in college football,
Yep.
behind Georgia's.
Yep.
$12.5 million a year.
Mm-hmm.
Well deserved. The only blemish he has is the fact that he can't beat their biggest rival.
Ohio State, Michigan.
Yep.
Mhm.
If he gets over that hump, I don't think anybody can argue. I love that this was snuck in during the height of all the NBA trades and everything else.
Yep.
So people couldn't be all up in arms about it.
Yeah.
Because the state of Ohio and Ohio State fans can be kind of nasty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they can be very nasty about a head coach that can't seem to beat Michigan. We've seen so many times where head coaches get fired from both schools, Ohio State and Michigan, for not being able to beat the other.
Right. Right.
And I'm honestly, I'm not surprised by this because he did just win a national championship.
Gold pants matter.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
I don't know what Michigan does for that rivalry though.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Figured you would.
I don't. Seriously.
Yeah. But basically, we'll just go back through it. Jeff Ulbrich is going to Atlanta to be the defensive coordinator. He was the Jets DC for much of the past 4 seasons. Chuck Pagano is coming back to the NFL, and he's going back to the Ravens.
Defensive coordinator, does it say?
Secondary coach.
secondary coach.
At one point, he was their DC, but
Oh,
he's coming back as a secondary coach.
Okay.
Ben Johnson is the head coach for the Chicago Bears. He wasted little time starting to build his staff. He hired former Saints head coach Dennis Allen to be his defensive coordinator, and they're hiring Eric Biniemi. I have no idea how
yeah,
to
I
say
don't
that.
idea.
As their new running backs coach.
Uh,
So they're doing things in Chicago that Chicago's building uh, a front office and a coaching staff.
yeah.
Notre Dame's defensive coordinator Al Golden is heading to the pros. He's going to be the defensive coordinator for the Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah.
And former Patriots O-line coach Scott Peters been hired for the same role in Cincinnati. The Cleveland Browns are promoting Tommy Reese to offensive coordinator.
Tommy Reese.
Then
Is he in relation to Andy Reese?
it's Reese.
Reese. Oh, Reese. Okay. R-E-E-S.
Right.
All right, Reese. Okay,
So
my
he's going to
bad.
be their offensive coordinator, and they have hired Mike Bloomgren as their new O-line coach.
Mike Boldra. Wow.
So the Cowboys hired their head coach. They hired Brian Schottenheimer. Don't get me started. Ooh, cool. They hired the Cardinals offensive line coach Clayton Adams as their OC.
Ooh.
Woo, yay.
What's Schottenheimer?
Oh, he was the OC and he didn't call plays last year. We hired an offensive coordinator that hasn't had an interview for a head coaching job in 10 years as our head coach.
Wow.
Way to go, Jerry. They're expected to hire Nick Sorensen as their new special teams coordinator, even though he was the defensive coordinator for the 49ers last year and didn't do good at all. And Matt Eberflus is going to be the linebackers. He was the linebackers coach. He's now going to be the defensive coordinator. Matt Eberflus is the failed head coach from Chicago. Moving on.
Yeah, I bet.
Moving on. Yep.
The Lions are promoting Kelvin Shepard, their linebackers coach, to defensive coordinator. And they're hiring John Morton, the Broncos pass game coordinator, as their OC. He had a previous stint with Detroit, working on Dan Campbell's staff as a senior offensive assistant in 22. The Indianapolis Colts hiring Lou Anarumo to be their next DC. And the Houston Texans have named Mike Tomlin, not to be mistaken with Mike Tomlin, as their new president. They also are bringing in Nick Caley to replace Bobby Slowick as OC. Caley was the Rams passing game coordinator and tight ends coach this past season.
Wow.
The Jaguars hired Pro Football Hall of Fame left tackle Tony Baselli as the franchise's next executive vice president of football operations.
That ain't bad.
Hell yes.
That ain't
Bring
bad.
Tony Baselli back. I like that. The next head coach of the Jaguars is Liam Cohen, who is the Bucs OC. They hired Packers linebackers coach and defensive running game coordinator Anthony Campanile as their new defensive coordinator.
Not bad.
And they hired Vikings assistant offensive coordinator and assistant quarterbacks coach Grant Udinsky to be their offensive coordinator.
That ain't bad, Brandon.
I mean,
That's not
complete
bad.
overall.
That ain't bad.
The Raiders, we know they hired Pete Carroll.
Pete Carroll.
They also hired John Spatek to be their next GM. Then they hired Chip Kelly
I know.
to be
Chip
their offensive
Kelly.
coordinator. Chip Kelly leaving Ohio State.
And going to the Vegas Raiders as the offensive coordinator. I like that.
Speaking of Ohio State coaches, Jim Knowles left Ohio State and went to Penn State. Same position. He's making through like $3.5 million as the highest paid coordinator in college football.
Wow.
Which now, mind you, initially I had some thoughts on why would you leave Ohio State, go to a Big Ten school to do the same job just for money? No, I did a little looking and I realized he's from Pennsylvania. He's going home. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. I honestly think he should get a head coaching job somewhere. He's well deserving of that.
Mm-hmm.
And so is Chip Kelly. I mean,
Yeah,
especially
he's
after the
well
season they
deserved.
coached this year.
Yeah.
But the Miami Dolphins, they've hired Craig Aukerman to be their new special teams coordinator. And they hired Robert Prince to be their new wide receiver coach. No idea who that is. Because he was the wide receiver coach for the Dallas Cowboys from 22 to 24, which tells me he knows how to work with one wide receiver and not a bunch. Because the Cowboys have only ever had one wide receiver and not a bunch. Congratulations, Miami. You literally just said Tyreek Hill or bust.
When?
Huh?
Because you had Dez and Cole Beasley.
Yeah. Not during those eras. He only coached there from 22 to 24, sir.
True.
Mike Vrabel's returning to the Patriots as their head coach. Gronk said he's going to keep everybody accountable, which is good. Josh McDaniels is returning to New England. He's going to be their offensive coordinator. Terrell Williams is joining Vrabel's coaching staff. And he will be the defensive coordinator. He was the Lions D-line coach and run game coordinator. Then Rick Spielman, he's joining the Jets.
General manager? Is that what it says? Executive
Okay, he's
and
going to
general
Jets.
manager?
Yeah, but that doesn't have anything to do with the Patriots.
Oh.
But the Jets are bringing back Aaron Glenn. Aaron Glenn's going to be the head coach of the Jets. It's a defensive mind. I love that for them.
Yeah.
It's fantastic for them. They're hiring Steve Wilkes to be their defensive coordinator under Glenn,
Mm-hmm.
and they've hired Detroit's passing game coordinator Tanner Engstrand to be its offensive coordinator.
Wow.
Let's see. Then the 49ers have hired former Jets special teams coordinator Brant Boyer to take over a unit. Looks like, is he going to be the special team? I think, yeah. He's going to be the special teams coordinator there.
Yeah.
They'll promote Clay Kubiak from offensive passing game specialist to offensive coordinator, and they're bringing back Robert Saleh to be their DC. The only coach that was really fired mid-season this year.
Wow.
The Seahawks have hired Clint Kubiak to be their OC. Then the Buccaneers have promoted their passing game coordinator Josh Grizzard to their OC. The Titans they're hiring Mike Borgonzi, the KC assistant general manager, to be their general manager. And they're also bringing in John Bones Fossil to be their special teams coordinator.
Bones Fossil.
Yep. And the Vikings extended Kevin O'Connell
as their head coach.
Yeah. So that's it for that. There were some interesting shakeups.
Yeah.
Jim Knowles leaving Ohio State. Chip Kelly leaving Ohio State. Ryan Day getting promoted.
Brian Hartline becoming the
Brian Hartline's the new OC for the Ohio State Buckeyes. And we were all sitting there, and I mean, when all the heat was around Ryan Day talking about he should be fired because he can't beat Michigan, this, that, and the other thing, a lot of it was on Brian Hartline should be the new head coach. Everybody said that. I was a little upset to see that they just straight up promoted him. They didn't interview anybody or didn't try to outsource at all. But I get it. Brian Hartline, he's been there forever.
Yeah.
He's been doing the damn thing.
And he's been pulling in wide receiver after wide receiver.
I mean, when you look...
He's been pulling at least 4 5-star wide receivers.
Yeah, when you look at wide receivers going from high school through college and then going pro, nobody's doing it like Ohio State.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, you got some guys like Jamar Chase and Jay Jetta coming from LSU. You got some other pieces coming in that are, quite frankly, better than the Ohio State pieces to this point. But the consistency of just putting out receiver after receiver after receiver is unmatched.
Yeah.
Absolutely insane. It'll be beautiful to see if Ryan Day lets him take the reins. I really hope he lets him take the reins and call the plays.
Yeah.
And we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
It's going to be a whole new Ohio State team next year.
It kind of with him being wide receiver happy.
Well,
Maybe he takes more shots down the field.
Maybe.
well, yeah, you did lose your quarter or your wide receiver I really loved. And
Emeka Egbuka.
no, the other one,
Who
not unless he's staying at Ohio State.
Who are you talking about?
are you talking about the rumors of Jeremiah Smith?
Yeah.
He ain't going nowhere.
They tried to persuade him with $4.5 million to enter the transfer portal, and he never did.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
They
good.
also tried to get Carnell Tate with $1 million, and he never went either.
Yeah, I like Tate. Tate does good route running.
I love how Tate is so humble
Humble,
that
yeah.
he just takes that back seat
Mm-hmm.
and has no problem with it.
And I think Tate's going to be the starter for your guys' Ohio State Buckeyes for wide receiver
Jeremiah Smith.
and Jeremiah Smith. Yeah,
I mean, it's going to be him and Tate
yeah,
instead of him and Egbuka
yeah.
because Ibuka's
Ibuka's
going.
going to the draft. Yeah. He announced he's going to the NFL draft.
All right. Wow. You guys ready for another segment?
Yep.
Here we go.
All right.
All right. You're
All
going to
right.
announce that. I didn't hear that come through. It's time for Chuck's Fun Facts.
That's right.
Um,
Chuck's fun facts.
So this one is awesome. All right.
Okay.
You guys ready?
Yep, we're ready.
Okay. So after the year that Saquon Barkley's had this year, okay, phenomenal year.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me the one player who leads the league in all time leads the league for most scrimmage yards in a single season?
Derrick Henry.
No. It's scrimmage yards, mind you. I will tell you that Saquon this season, there's a lot of names above him. He's not even top 10.
Eric Dickerson.
Walter Payton.
Nope.
Jim Brown.
Not even.
Emmett Smith.
None of these players are even above Saquon's year this year. Saquon Barkley this year.
Barry Sanders.
No. Saquon had 2,283 yards this year, all purpose.
LaDainian Tomlinson.
He's above him, yes. LaDainian Tomlinson is number 5 on the list and number 8 on the list. Barry Sanders is number 6 on the list. LaDainian Tomlinson in 2003 is number 5 on the list with 2,370 total scrimmage yards. That's 1,645 rushing yards, 725 receiving yards.
Work done.
Work done? No.
Mike Allstott.
No. Any guys that can do it all, right? There are two.
Herschel Walker.
No. It's
Christian McCaffrey.
He's number 3. And he is one of 2 guys on the list that had 1,000 and 1,000. He had 1,387 yards in 2019 rushing and 1,005 receiving yards in 2019, totaling him at 2,392 yards. Do you know what I can do? Nobody talks about this guy. Nobody talks about this guy. It's a 2,500 yard season from scrimmage, which is the most in NFL history.
Chris Johnson.
Chris Johnson, 2,509 scrimmage yards in 2009. Number 2 is Marshall Faulk, who in 1999 had 1,381 rushing yards and 1,048
Marshall
receiving.
Faulk. Yeah, he could do it all.
Chris Johnson's the only player in the top 3 that did not have 1,000 and 1,000. And there's only 2 on the list. In Marshall Faulk and Christian McCaffrey. Number 4 is Tiki Barber. Number
Key-
7,
key
Steven
Barber.
Jackson. Number 9's Adrian Peterson. Number 10 is Marcus
Adrian
Allen.
Peterson.
Saquon Barkley is 13th this year's season. He's number 13 in total scrimmage yards all time.
Yeah, because Marshall Faulk could do it all.
Yeah.
You know, when they talk about, the season, obviously, that Saquon had this year,
Yeah.
they talk about Eric Dickerson in his 2,100-yard season.
Yeah.
They talk about that. Nobody talks about Chris Johnson's 2,500.
Chris Johnson. Yeah.
Yeah, because you forget that he could run and catch.
Yep.
Same with
And-
Marshall Faulk.
And he had
Yeah.
over 2,000 rushing yards that year.
Yep.
He had less than 500 receiving yards that year.
Unbelievable.
Dog.
And the fact that Marshall Faulk came out of San Diego State.
Marshall
Yeah.
Faulk, San Diego State. Yep.
But I think that's it for Chuck's fun fact. Let's get to you got a segment.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. You got to say
Changes with Brandonius.
Yep.
I think it was yesterday. We were talking on the phone, and it popped up, and it was talking about a rule change in the NCAA
Football.
football for fake injuries.
Yeah.
If you have an injury,
Normally you go down and you got to sit out the next play.
Yep.
and then you can come back in. Well, now if you are injured, you have to sit out for the entire possession.
Wow. Is that still in talks or is that solidified?
And it came in through ESPN, so I'm gonna say probably solidified.
Okay.
Okay. I agree with that 100%. I think they should be able to set out a possession and then you can come back in. It's nothing. It's just like in the NFL. No
They're
bet.
considering it. It's not yet.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But I think they should consider it because that's what they have in the NFL also. If you're injured, you have to set out a possession. And I agree with that 100%.
I do too.
100%.
I hope that one gets passed because something needs to be done about all that.
Yeah. I agree 100%.
It's more of a tactic than it is
Yeah.
an actual injury thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I think it was this year where I know you saw that game because I think we watched it together where that Alabama dude pushed him and then he faked the injury. It's like,
I think-
come on.
So I think the hard part here is let's talk about we get down to the nitty gritty, right? Your quarterback, your guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
He goes to throw the ball and he jams his thumb on somebody's helmet. Okay.
Right.
So he goes down. Obviously he's hurt, right? You
Right.
got to get his
Broken thumb.
his thumb
Right.
relocated or whatnot, pop back into
Right.
place.
Right.
Normally, with how it stands right now, he'll be out for a play and he'll come back in
Right.
because the thumb will be adjusted, put back, everything's going to be okay.
Right.
Well, this would kill that as well. So now if your quarterback goes down,
He's out
for the rest of the series, the rest of the drive.
You're
Which
right.
that feels a little extreme. I mean, I know, yes, I agree. Something needs to be done about the fake injuries, right?
Yep.
But going this route, you're going to make teams pay for actual injuries.
That's the way the game's played. They do it in the NFL.
I know.
Yeah, they do.
Still just one play.
It's still just one play.
Yep.
Okay.
It's got to be even, though.
It's got to, yeah.
I know. But I think this is why it's consideration. I don't think this gets passed because of these other aspects.
You got to do something.
You got to do something.
I know it's so hard because of the nature of the game, right?
Yeah.
Because now it's more of a strategy than people actually
Because
getting injured.
really and truthfully, they do it also in high school football. If you get injured, you got to be out of possession.
Well, it makes sense for high school. These high school players aren't getting paid for starters.
Oh, yeah. Well, really and truthfully, the NIL is starting to pay high school football players.
Oh, see, I don't know anything about that.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard also on ESPN.
Interesting. But end of the day, I think it's really weird, this whole scenario, because you have those other situations. Maybe they change it and then those scenarios come up and they got to reconsider it. I think we're in dangerous grounds.
I mean, you could try it.
I mean, if the NFL does it, why can't college football? do
NFL
it?
doesn't do that.
If you get hurt, you have to set out of possession.
One play.
One,
NFL.
one play.
One play in the NFL.
And I think that's the way it should be in college or
That's
in
the way
college
it is in
football.
college football. They're talking about changing that and making it a whole drive to prevent the fake injuries.
You can always try it, and then if they don't like it, they can pull it.
Yeah.
Well, I think, and the other thing is, right, and this is the other aspect of it. So what that's going to do is it's going to tell me, okay, I have all these players. This guy that normally doesn't get in the game much, go in there, play the one play, go down. We're still going to stop the clock.
True.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to be able to completely axe the method.
But then he has to set out an entire possession.
Yeah, that's fine. He wasn't going to play at all.
So that means you have two people sitting out an entire possession.
This is the only guy that I'm sending in to act hurt. Right? I'm going to send him in there. Maybe he's a D tackle and they're passing because it's late game and they're down by 2 touchdowns.
Right.
So I'm sending in this D tackle just to take up space. And at the end of this play, he's going down, get a fake being hurt. And I'm going to take him out. He doesn't get to do it again, but that's fine because I still got my time.
Absolutely, 100%.
You're going to wind up in these scenarios. Or if you're the team that's down and you want to stop the clock for whatnot. What I drink. Okay.
Leave.
Oh, you want one?
Please.
I was confused.
I was trying to say that real low.
No, you could tell them you were thirsty.
Yes.
But you're still going to wind up in the scenario where this stuff's going to happen. It's a loophole that coaches figured out that it's really hard to get around.
And wet the whistle.
I get it.
Yeah, I don't know what to do.
It's really tough.
Yeah.
I like that they're trying to do something about it and they're acknowledging that it's happening. But I think you're running into dangerous territory trying to mess with them.
I mean, within 2 minutes, it costs a timeout.
Yeah.
That helps.
Yeah, it does.
Well, yeah, when you're injured, they have to use a timeout.
Only if it's under 2 minutes.
Within 2 minutes, you're charged a timeout for it.
Oh, is it? Okay.
2 minutes,
Right.
the half or game.
Right. Right. Absolutely.
It's really weird because it happens all game long too.
100%.
It does happen very strategically there towards the end of the game, though.
Right.
And I don't think changing the rule is going to get around that. I really don't. I think it needs to, but I don't think they're going to get around it.
Right.
They'll think of something.
I hope so.
Yeah.
But that is it for Brandon's little segment because Brandon doesn't deserve big segments. I'm kidding. He definitely does. Brandon's awesome.
Right.
Everybody in the comments, sound off if you love Brandon.
Yep.
We're going to get into, all right, now we get to talk about NBA trades.
Oh, my goodness.
And we're going to start February 1st. On February 1st, the Clippers traded Mo Bamba, PJ Tucker, their 2030 second round pick, and cash considerations for Patty Mills and Drew Eubanks from the Jazz.
Wow.
Jazz trading PJ Tucker is huge.
Yeah.
Oh, man. The Jazz getting PJ Tucker and Mo Bamba?
Mo Bamba. Yep. That's
Now,
real big.
I think the big thing is Drew Eubanks. He pulls some of that, right?
Yeah.
Drew Eubanks is the guy. Bill?
And PJ Tucker is a good one.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, that's who the Jazz are getting, but I'm saying what pulled this lion's share? Because the Jazz got Mo Bamba, PJ Tucker, 2030 second round pick, and cash considerations. But
Drew Eubanks from the Clippers.
who's now a Clipper.
Yeah.
Who's now a Clipper.
Yeah.
That's
what
what pulled
pulled.
the lion's share of that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
that's what
I
pulled
know
most of it. Yeah.
PJ Tucker and Mobamba, those are young guys.
Oh yeah.
They're young,
Mobamba.
talented
Yeah.
players.
They're really Mobamba is really good as center. Really good.
Yeah, that's a wild trade to me. And this basketball trades get wild because we got a 3-team trade next.
Yeah.
It's the
Okay.
deadline.
Yeah,
That's what really.
fired all this up. So the Utah Jazz are receiving Jalen Hood-Schifino, a 25 second round pick, and a 25 second round pick that is the Clippers' second round pick. The Mavs are receiving Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and a 29 first round pick. And the Lakers are receiving Markieff Morris, Maxi Kleber, and Luka Doncic.
Man, that's so huge.
I mean, you
it.
got Jalen Hood-Schifino, who's a very solid player.
Yeah.
You got Anthony Davis, who I might not like him, but he's a very solid player. And Luka Doncic, who's a phenom. He's a 7-year player. He's only 25 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about it, and it strikes me as they don't think they can win with them kind of thing.
Yeah. Well,
It really strikes me, Brandon, that why would the Mavs get rid of Luka when he was the franchise player of the Mavs?
Yeah, he had a super max contract of $350 million.
I mean, he put the Mavs on his back when they went into NBA Finals.
Yeah, I know.
that could be part of it. The fact that he's on a supermax contract for $350 million. And I've heard a lot of things talking about in the offseason he likes to eat. And he comes back a little overweight. But that doesn't
It doesn't affect
still good
his
as hell.
game.
he's still
He's still real good.
I won money when I was in Vegas betting on Dallas last year with him hitting a step back 3 with somebody in his face.
Yeah.
Like it was nothing.
Yeah.
He's very talented.
He's very, very talented.
Ask
He's young.
Ask any Dallas Mavs fan how they feel right now.
I guarantee they're upset. I mean, they got Anthony Davis, but Anthony Davis, he's been in the league for a minute.
Yeah.
But he does average like 10 rebounds a game.
10 to 12
I mean, a
rebounds
very
a
solid
game.
player.
Yeah. But this is the thing, though, Brandon. Why would the Lakers give up Anthony Davis when they have no center?
That's
Because
true.
they got Luka.
But Luka is not a center.
But
Luka is like power forward point guard or small forward point guard.
right, but they're going.
He plays.
And I have a feeling they're going for more of that warrior style, where they're focused on that perimeter, and Luka's that guy. I mean, you got Luka, you got LeBron, you got some perimeter made.
That's what I'm thinking of, Brandon. This is my question. This is my theory. This is what I want to know. Is Luka and LeBron going to get along? Is Luka and LeBron both going to share the ball together? Are they going to pass to one another and be a team and as one? Or are they going to fight for the ball?
LeBron did it with Kyrie,
And so did Luka.
and they won an
All right,
NBA
yeah.
championship.
Yeah, true.
So did Luka with Kyrie.
Yeah, yeah.
Same guy.
So,
So I'm sure there was a tie there already.
Let's look and let's see what happens. Are they going to be a good teammates? Are they going to be able to go into the NBA Finals? Are they going to be in the playoffs?
If it doesn't happen now, it might in chemistry next year.
But it might be. It might even be this year. Who knows? Because
I also did watch.
And when LeBron was a Laker and Luka was a Dallas Mav, they did play one another, and they did like one another. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
they
also
really
did
admired one another.
I also will say the Mavs, they played the Celtics. I think was it last night, and beat them. So the Mavs without Luka still beat the Celtics. So I mean,
Right.
you still got something there.
Right.
I mean, Kyrie's a good player,
And don't get
you
me
got
wrong,
the rebound.
Mavs-
Anthony Davis is a good player. Don't get me wrong. He is 31 years old, and he does have talent underneath there as a center, power forward.
Didn't
He's really good. And Maxie Christie,
Max Christie.
Maxie
He's-
Christie is
He's
pretty
a bench
good.
player, right? He's a very good bench player.
Yeah, he's off the bench really good.
Didn't the
so
Mavs earlier acquire Klay Thompson in the season?
Klay Thompson, the Mavs? Yeah, I think they did. I'm
find
not
out.
for sure.
Klay Thompson plays for the Mavs.
Yeah, he still does.
So yes,
They acquired him from the Warriors earlier in the season.
Oh, the Lakers did.
No, the Mavs.
The Mavs.
The Mavs acquired
Dallas Mavs. Yeah.
Klay Thompson earlier in the season.
Yeah.
So maybe they're going to build around Klay Thompson there.
maybe.
Well, with Anthony Davis.
And
Yeah.
they got Anthony Davis
And Kyrie.
and
Kyrie. And
They got a point guard and a shooting guard and now a center.
right.
So they're not exactly hurting, but they do need it.
Let's see what the Lakers can do. I mean, who do they have for a center?
Lakers? That's the question, huh?
Good question.
I mean, they have Luca now. They have Ryu Hachimura.
They got Reach, don't they? Austin Reach. Yep.
Hachimura.
They're going to put Luca at
LeBron.
point guard.
Jackson Hayes isn't that old.
Jackson Hayes, he's pretty good. Yeah. Dorian Finney-Smith is not a Laker.
Dorian Finney-Smith is a Laker.
Oh, is he?
Yes.
I thought he got traded.
Apparently not.
Huh. Okay.
Mark Williams is their starting center. I don't know anything about this guy.
I don't
He's
either.
averaging almost 10 rebounds a game this season. So
Oh, wow.
Maybe they thought it was time.
He's getting 15 points. Yeah. Mark Williams.
7 foot 240.
7 foot 240. Yeah.
I mean, he's a
From Duke.
third-year player out of Duke.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they're leaning on that youth there and trying to give him the shot.
Yeah,
That's what
give
they're
him the
doing.
shot. Yeah.
Jackson Hayes isn't that old. How old is he? Like 26,
25. He'll be 25 this year.
25.
Yeah.
He's a 60-year player.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
He'll probably come off the bench for Mark Williams.
That's what it's showing here.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it then. So
right.
Hachimura's pretty young, right?
Right.
They're building youth to take over for when LeBron's gone.
Yep, because Austin Reeves is pretty young.
Now, in my personal opinion, they need to get rid of their fifth point guard or their fourth shooting guard. He's got to go. He's just not it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Bronny James is his daddy. His name should not be carrying as much as it is. In my opinion, he doesn't belong in the NBA.
He just needs time.
Yeah.
I think I think he needs to spend more time in the G League, just like Antetokounmpo.
He is in the G League. He plays.
That's where he needs to stay. Like, just stay there for a while.
Right.
He does not need playing time on the court with the NBA team.
I have no comment on that. I don't know anything about Bonnie.
Well, he's getting experience from the G League and then playing time in the NBA. So
where he's doing nothing.
He's not.
He's averaging 0.9 points a game.
But he's also getting that reps against really good people.
That's true.
Yeah.
Shooting 10% from threes, 16% field goal percentage. It's bad.
What's his playing time?
Oh, no,
6
these are
minutes?
percentages.
He only gets like 6. His most was 6 minutes.
Yeah, but basing it off of percentages here, right? So those are percentages. That's a bad percentage.
Yeah. But he's only getting like 6 minutes a game.
But the how many minutes you get doesn't affect your percentage. It's how many balls you put up
Right.
that affect that.
Right.
And when you're making 1 out of what is that, 8 shots?
Right.
You're making 1 out of 10 3-pointers?
Right. True.
It's not good. It's not good at all.
No, not really.
You go down a little more.
What you want to see? He played 15 minutes in the loss against the Sixers.
Hmm.
Mm.
Hmm.
3 rebounds.
3 rebounds,
1 assist, 1 block.
0 points.
Yeah.
He played 6 minutes in the win against the Clippers, where he was 1 of 1 from 3. That's good.
That's not bad.
He played 2 minutes against the Knicks, where he was 1 of 1 for 2. He had a turn. The thing is, look, it's the turnovers. I mean, 6 minutes on the court, he had a turnover. 2 minutes on the court, he had a turnover. That game where he played 15 minutes, didn't score at all. He had 3 turnovers.
turnovers.
And I actually watched highlights of that game from Bronny James because I was curious. I wanted to see what the reason was. He was wide open. He was just missing everything. If I'm not mistaken, he was 0 for 4 with 3 turnovers.
Wow.
It's just a bad stat.
Wow.
He's got to get better. Time can do that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
where he stands right now, he should not be on the court. It's nothing against him.
Right.
His work. It's nothing like that. It's legit just, I believe the only reason he's there and playing on the court is because daddy.
So let me get. He shouldn't be taking up a roster spot to somebody who deserves it.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, can he play in the G League and get better and earn a spot to come back to the NBA? Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
He's clearly got all the potential in the world.
But then
But-
if he starts doing that, other teams can grab him up.
That's true.
Yeah.
But I mean,
The Lakers
feel
won't
like-
be able to get him. It'll be some other NBA team that'll get him.
They could if they notice it because
How good he can be.
but I also feel like at a certain point, that's just a risk you got to take
Yeah,
if you
but
want to win.
Last
Yeah.
time he was in the G League, he was averaging 20 to 30 points a game.
I have no facts to back that up, so I have no idea.
I don't follow G League, so you could very well be right. I can see it.
Now, I don't know if he was in the G League for the Lakers.
I think he is.
Let's see. South Bay Lakers stats. South Bay Lakers is the G League team for the LA Lakers. And Bronny James, he is on that list as a as a guard. Let's see. Scores. This should tell me something, right? Maybe. This is not telling me anything. I have no idea. Players? He's not leading the league in anything. But the league leader in points is 28.5 per game. I have no clue. I'd have to really dive in, and I could do some more research off the books, but I'm not going to sit here and do it while we're on air.
Right, right.
But yeah, I mean, that's my take on Bronny.
Okay.
But I think at the end of the day, I could see what the Lakers are doing. They're trying to get some youth in there. The Mavs are trying to win now.
Yeah.
I personally think Luka's the guy. I like Luka a lot more than I like Davis. But
Yeah.
again, I'm not a basketball guy. I don't know a lot about basketball. I'm not going to pretend to. So I could see it if they desperately needed a big man in Dallas. I'm not going to hate on it.
Anthony Davis is definitely that big man.
I am definitely going to hate on it because
By all means.
Luka was a franchise of the Dallas Mavs. The owner did not want to put that much money in Luka, and I think they should have, because it hurts Dallas really bad, and it really hurts the Lakers too, because Anthony Davis was a big force for the Lakers, if you want to be honest.
We haven't seen a player since.
I mean, they aged 6 years in this because Anthony Davis is 31 years old.
Right.
Oh man, we haven't seen a player in the Mavs since that good power forward Dirk Nowitzki.
Yep.
Luca. We haven't seen a good player like Luca since Dirk Nowitzki for the
Yeah.
Mavs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I can, and again,
Who's going to replace Luca when he shot all those threes mid range and he was a threat on offense? Yeah, defense, he was
Kyrie?
He little struggling a little bit on defense. Luca was, but he could improve. And maybe him going to the Lakers with LeBron,
Well,
maybe he'll improve more.
LeBron will make him.
Oh yeah, LeBron will make him. He won't be able to eat those hamburgers and French fries.
Kyrie and Klay Thompson.
PJ Washington, Anthony Davis,
Oh, they're putting AD.
Dalen Grifford.
Yep.
That's pretty
They're
good.
putting AD at power forward.
Yeah, they're putting AD at power forward. Well, you got to figure they had PJ Washington at power forward.
Dinwiddie's pretty good, isn't he?
Spencer Dinwiddie, yeah, he's real good.
He's coming off the bench.
Well, yeah, because they got Kyrie,
yeah.
him and Spencer Dinwiddie in and out. They're really good.
So, I mean,
So
you're still going to have your perimeter with Kyrie and Klay Thompson, Dinwiddie, and Christie coming off the bench.
well, you also got Klay Thompson at small guard and Maxi Childress as
Max Christie.
Max Christie
That's who I just said.
as going in and out for Klay Thompson, which is really good.
So,
That's a duo.
So, I mean, they still got stuff there, right?
Right. They still have people there.
And they got AD as their power forward coming in, backing up the center as the two there. So, I mean, they got some stuff going.
So that would move PJ Washington to power forward and then put Anthony Davis in at center when they want to take their center out, Brandon, which is not that bad. It's really making Dallas look a little bit better. But
It's not as bad as it looks.
yeah, it's not really as bad as it looked, but really you're giving up the 3-point threat.
But you're giving up Luca.
Yeah, you're giving up Luca, which is, that's the captain of the Mavericks.
Yeah.
I mean, he was doing really good for the Mavs.
Agreed. But all right, that's enough on that one. Let's go to the next trade. The Bulls receive Zach Collins, Kevin Huerter, Trey Jones, and a 25 first-round pick via Spurs. The Kings receive Zach LaVine, City Sissoko, 25 first-round pick via Hornets, 27 first-round pick via Spurs, 31 first-round pick via Timberwolves, 25 second-round pick via Bulls, 28 second-round pick via Nuggets, and 28 second-round pick via Bulls. And the Spurs receive Jordan McLaughlin and De'Aaron Fox.
I think, and Brandon is right. Zach LaVine was a Chicago Bull. Now he's going to be a King. That is a big, big difference. I mean, wow. Look at 23 points a game. I mean, really, really good. I mean,
23 points, former slam dunk champion.
Yeah.
He was really good for the Bulls.
Yeah, he really
at
was.
one point.
But I think they want to go younger with
Fox
the
is
Bulls.
Fox is young.
Right. D'Angelo Fox is young.
What, 25, 26?
Something like that.
He is 27.
He's a little bit younger than Zach LaVine. Not young wise. No.
Got him from the Kings, 25 points a game, 7 years of experience in the NBA. I mean,
Kings drafted him too, so
Yeah.
honestly, getting Zach LaVine for the Kings
Is a
is
big.
good. And
Yeah.
with all those picks, I get it.
Right.
Zach LaVine is
It is pretty good. He is.
He's
is.
seasoned. He could be a captain for that team.
Yeah. He's mid range. He can shoot threes. He can go to the hoop.
You could definitely dunk.
Oh yeah, he can dunk. Uh, and he's pretty good. What they got him? A power forward
I think
or
he's a
small?
guard. I think he's a guard.
A small guard.
Has him as a guard.
Yeah, small guard, and he's pretty good at it. He can also be point guard too because he can dribble the ball up and down the court. You know what I mean?
He's 6'5". I mean,
Yeah.
he could do it.
Oh yeah, definitely, 100%.
I personally, from an outside perspective, I like what the Kings did here.
And then the Bulls.
I do too
the
because
Bull-
they got Kevin Hunter and
First round draft picks.
yeah,
Bulls getting Zach Collins ain't nothing to sleep on either.
yeah,
And I've heard of Trey Jones as well. So
yeah. Trey jump. Yeah,
Zach Collins, he's done next to nothing
yeah,
this year.
yeah,
Literally next to nothing with the Spurs. So
yeah.
I also see why I feel like that one was easy.
And Zach Collins is a pretty good player. I watched him playing for the Portland Trailblazers, and he is pretty good. He's not bad.
Trey Jones is young.
Yeah, Trey Jones is really young, 25 years old. Now he can improve. I mean, if he works on his craft more, he would be a good player. So
Yeah, I mean, you got a lot of bench players in this, but then you got De'Aaron Fox and Zach LaVine, which is your big ones.
right,
But the Kings they asked for a Kings ransom and got it.
yeah,
They got a lot of picks
right,
that they do need.
Yeah.
yeah,
Future for the Kings looks bright.
yeah,
The Hornets traded their 2030 conditional second round pick via Nuggets to the Thunder. And the Thunder gave them a 2029 second round pick via Suns. I don't understand, but okay. It's just a swap of picks. Future picks of that. Now, the Mavs landed Caleb Martin. They gave up Quentin Grimes and a 2025 second round pick to the Sixers for Caleb Martin. Caleb Martin, averaging 9 points a game, 29 years old. It really, really, to me,
yeah,
looks like the Mavs are trying to gear up for championship season.
yeah,
And they're apparently willing to trade away their future for it.
Win now.
yeah. Win now. Yep.
The Thunder traded with OKC. Well, no.
The Pelicans.
Thunder traded with the Pelicans
Yep.
for Daniel Thies and a 2031 second round pick for the Pelicans getting cash considerations.
Yep.
Well, tell me that they don't care about Daniel Thies without telling me.
Yeah.
They give you up for money.
Yeah.
That's just sad.
Yeah.
It's a harsh business.
Yeah.
Yep.
Poor Daniel Thies. Feel
Yeah.
bad for the guy. Like, he was undrafted 7 years ago, 32 years old. And they're just like, nah, we want the money.
Yep.
So the Kings, after receiving City Sissoko, traded him away to the Wizards, along with 2 future second round picks for Jonas Valanciunas.
I think you've heard of him, right?
Yeah.
I have definitely heard of him,
I have too. He's really, really good.
and he's got a beautiful beard.
This guy can give you points and get you rebounds.
He's a big guy.
He is a really, really good player.
6'11", 265. That's a big boy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And he can get you the rebounds and get you points. Other than that, he's a fairly decent guy. So
Yeah, that's definitely a good pick for Kings.
yeah, very good pick.
Yep. And then on the 6th, the day of the deadline, the Celtics traded away Jaden Springer, a 27 second round pick, and a 2030 second round pick to the Rockets, and they received a 2031 second round pick. I have no idea, or did they just want out of his contract? What's going on here? Because you gave up 2 second round picks that are sooner which to me holds more value
I'm
for a far off
this guy
pick.
he's really fast.
He's only 22 years old,
Yeah.
3-year player. I'm so confused by this. We gave up a youth. My best guess is it's a contract thing.
Or he wanted out.
Or he wanted out.
I still don't understand why you give up more than you got. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
That's a questionable
It's
trade
questionable
for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then the Wizards receive Reggie Jackson and a 2026 first round pick, but they give up Jared Butler, a 27 second rounder, a 28 second rounder, and 2 second round picks in 2030 to the 76ers. Reggie Jackson, I've heard about these guys. Reggie Jackson, I mean, he's older. He's a bench guy.
He's definitely older.
And Jared Butler, I mean, he's young.
24
3-year player,
years.
24 years old.
6'3". His height's 6'3", 193, 24 years old. That's young. I think they're just going for young people.
I think the Sixers won that trade.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think the Wizards
think
did
they
it
did.
because they want that first round pick next year. They're going for quick turnaround kind of feel, youth a little bit there.
Yep.
But maybe they see something in high school basketball that we don't see.
Yep.
And they really want a guy.
Yep.
That's the best I got. So this makes no sense to me. But Cody Zeller has been traded from the Hawks to the Rockets. Cody Zeller and a 28 second round pick to the Rockets. And the Hawks received draft rights to Alpha Kaba. Who's Alpha Kaba? And what's this?
We're looking it up right now.
I don't understand what draft rights are.
Cody Zeller is a really good player.
Another bench piece.
Yep. And he's old.
Alpha Kaba, a 29-year-old guy.
French basketball player.
Okay. Draft rights, though?
Yeah.
You got anything on draft rights or what
Yeah.
that even means? Is he going for, like,
Is
did he get drafted by,
good?
was he drafted by the Rockets a while back and then just never came?
Yeah.
He was NBA draft 2017 second round 60th overall pick, selected by Atlanta Hawks.
Okay, so
Okay.
he was drafted in 2017.
But he's been bouncing around different like
G League.
like overseas teams.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So
All right.
So the Hawks want to bring him in.
they must see something in him
That we don't know.
overseas that we don't know.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
All right, that's interesting. Then the Raptors Pacers deal. Pacers get a 26 second round pick, and the Raptors get James Wiseman and cash considerations.
James
A lot of
Wiseman.
money going around.
Wow. James Wiseman is good.
I've heard of him.
I have.
James Wiseman.
But
Yeah.
he's 23 years old, 3-year player. Sign him.
He's young.
6'11".
Yeah. He's young.
It's a big boy.
He can get rebounds. He can get points. He's young.
He's definitely a bench player now, but
Yeah.
I could see how he could be
He can
very
be
valuable.
really valuable. Yeah.
Then we got the Pistons, and the Sixers. So the Pistons get KJ Martin, a 27 second rounder, and a 2031 second rounder. The 27 second rounder is via the Bucks, 31 second rounder is via the Mavs, and the Sixers received money. Money? They're just buying players. They're not even trading. They're just like, here, I'll give you money.
I'll give you money for him.
KJ Martin, he's averaging 6 points a game. 3 rebounds a game as a forward.
You see how young he was, though?
24 years old. There's a lot of young guys being shifted around for money.
Yeah.
Then you get to the Hornets, and the Hornets receive Yusef Nurkic and a 26 first round pick for Cody Martin and Vasily Micic, and a 26th second round pick.
Now Nurkic is really, really good.
Hornets need a lot.
He's a 7-footer, and he's really good. He can get points and rebounds. He's a rebound scrapper. I'm telling you, I've watched Nurkic. He is really good.
Okay. Cody
It-
Martin. He's good too, isn't he?
Yep, and he's a little younger, but
Looks like he's a little older than Nurkic.
no, Nurkic is a
Literally
little bit older.
Nurkic is 30, Cody Martin's 29.
Yeah,
Micic is 31, so we kept it in the same age ranges.
yeah.
But getting Nurkic and a first round pick for a couple pieces, okay.
Yeah.
It's trying to get a little better.
Hornets
Yeah.
need help.
The Pistons get Dennis Schroeder, Lindy Waters the third, and future second round picks. A future second round pick via the Warriors. All those are via the Warriors. I'm so confused. I don't understand.
Now
But PJ Martin
now
goes
let me
to the
tell you the
Jazz.
future. The
That's in the
future.
future.
The future means that if one player is doing good, let's say like Lindsey Walker is doing good for the Pistons,
Lindy Waters.
then the future second round could be a first round pick.
Is that how that works?
Brandon, am I right or am I wrong? Yeah, it does. Because look in the NFL. Look how they do that future.
That's not what they call it in the NFL at all.
Well, they do in the NBA. If let's say Lindsey Walter does a
I
little
just
bit
figured it
better,
was like,
if he does a little bit better, like on points and rebounds, then the future second round could be a first round.
well, what I was figuring, and this is where my brain went, and I think this makes sense too, is they say future second round pick, like they haven't ironed out the detail of which year,
Right.
but they wanted to get it in before the buzzer on the trade deadline. So they just said, "Hey, it's a future second round pick. We'll figure it out from there." That's where my brain went.
But that's
But-
what the future is. If
But the Jazz received
Right.
KJ Martin and a future second round pick as well.
right,
I've heard of Dennis Schroeder,
He's fast.
he's fast and he's good.
and he scores,
Yes.
and he's getting old. He's 31.
Yeah.
KJ Martin, 24 years old. He's young.
Yep.
Lindy Waters, he
27.
27 years old. Okay, another young piece, another bench guy too.
Yep.
But he was undrafted. So I mean, this seems like the Pistons are like, we need pieces. Give us pieces. I'm really confused what the via Warriors things is, and then from Pistons via Sixers, it's like they were a part of another trade and they got these pieces and just like, we're going to shift it off this way instead of signing them.
Yeah.
But then the Raptors got PJ Tucker, a 26 second round pick, cash for Davion Mitchell going to the Heat. Davion Mitchell looks like a bench guy to me, 26
Yeah.
years old.
He is.
PJ
Tucker is really, really good.
PJ Tucker, 39 years old, and he's an old head.
Yeah. But he's a bench, off the bench.
Yeah. Bench forward.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we got a straight up trade. Bucks get Kevin Porter Jr. and the Clippers get Marjan Beauchamp. I've heard of one of these players.
Kevin Porter. He was a former Cav.
Yep.
Okay.
He's not bad.
Yeah.
Youngin too.
He's
Kevin Porter Jr. Yeah.
I don't know much about that guy.
Beauchamp, another 24-year-old. I'm assuming they just see
The
it's a
bench.
forward for a guard forward.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know. That's interesting.
That's
I don't know either.
I like that piece. I like that for the Bucks.
Yeah, I do too.
Then the Hawks make a trade with the Clippers. The Hawks receive Terrence Mann, Bones Highland, a 25 second rounder, a 26 second rounder, and a 27 second round for Bogdan Bogdanovic. That's a name. Now that's a name I know.
I like both.
I like
Bogdanovich.
Bogdanovich.
He went for a premium too.
Yeah. He's maybe 32, but he can shoot threes. He's good in mid range. Oh, he's good.
Yep. All right. Then we got a 4-teamer. The Spurs received Patrick Baldwin Jr. via Wizards and cash considerations. The Knicks received Delon Wright via Bucks, draft rights to Hugo Besson via Bucks, and cash considerations. The Wizards received Chris Middleton, AJ Johnson, and a 28 first-round pick swap. They get that via both those players via the Bucks, and the Bucks get Kyle Kuzma via the Wizards, Jericho Sims via the Knicks, a 25 second-round pick, and a 26 second-round pick.
Now, I don't know why the Bucks gave up Chris Middleton.
He's
He
kind of
is really, really good.
he's good, but he's
Shoot
33.
threes. Yeah, I know, but
No, but he is good.
he is good.
I like Kuzma,
I mean,
too.
Kuzma's good.
Kuzma is all right. I don't know how old Kuzma is, but Chris Middleton was good for the Bucks,
yeah.
and the Bucks gave him
He
up
was
to the Wizards.
great with the Warriors, right?
Who?
Middleton.
Middleton's been a Buck.
I've solely remember him a Buck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I clearly don't know what I'm talking about.
No, you do.
No, you do.
It's
you
okay.
do. But
you know you.
Chris,
I was questioning.
now, Chris Middleton and Mosquito was really good together for the Bucks.
Mhm.
And Anke Patuka.
Wait, Chris Middleton, he's the guy I always shot threes with, right?
Yeah.
When I was the Bucks.
One of them, yeah. I think
Yeah.
the other one was Bogdanovich.
Oh, he was a Piston.
He was a Piston. Yes.
Interesting. But then we got a 2-teamer. The Lakers get Mark Williams. That's where that came from. And they gave up Dalton Connect and Cam Reddish. And a 2031 unprotected first round and a 2330 pick swap.
2031 unprotected first round, straight up.
Yeah, straight up
Well,
first round.
They really wanted that young center.
Yeah.
I think that's so. This is a byproduct of them getting rid of Anthony Davis.
Yep.
So they're like, we're going to give something up. We're going to go get our guy.
Yeah.
And they got rid of Cam Reddish for it.
Yeah, Cam Reddish.
He's pretty good too.
Yeah.
The Hornets got a lot better in this trade.
Yeah. Cam Reddish is 25 years old. He's young.
Mind you, I think the Lakers got what they wanted.
I'd be happy.
Mark Walker, yeah.
Mark Williams.
Mark Williams, yeah.
The Cavs received DeAndre Hunter and got rid of Karis LeVert, George Niang, and 3 second-round picks and 2 pick swaps.
I think that's the best picks the Cavs could ever got. We need DeAngelo Hunter. DeAndre Hunter.
Yeah.
He's a small forward. He's really, really good. And I think, Brandon, if you agree with me, we were really needing a small forward to help on that starting lineup.
It makes us a little scarier because now you got Garland, you got Mitchell, you got Hunter now.
Yep.
And you have Mobley and Jared Allen. That's a scary.
Now we're I think myself, and I want you to agree with me, I think we're in the playoff hunt. We're right there in the neck of the woods anyway. Maybe even NBA Finals.
I definitely think we're definitely going to go deep in the playoffs.
Right.
And DeAndre Hunter should help that.
Yeah, yes.
I think
absolutely.
My personal opinion is you just gave up depth, but your starting 5 are insane.
Mm-hmm.
Are fantastic.
Right.
Your bench is not. Your bench is where you're going to fall back.
Right.
So your
That's
starting
what's
5.
hurt us.
If your starting 5 aren't performing, that's when the Cavs are going to lose games. But that's going to be few and far in between with the starting 5 you guys got.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I think that's where we fall short against the Celtics. They have a deeper bench than we do.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
And your bench just got thinner.
Yeah.
Right.
With this trade.
Right.
And that's why we can't get over the hump of the Celtics.
But this is the thing. You got to trade something in order to get something better.
Yeah, but you also need depth.
Bench wins games too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bench does
Now,
win the game. Yeah.
I would do a starting five that's that
But,
scary.
but
is
that's
really good.
where Okoro comes in off the bench
Yeah.
to help D'Angelo Hunter.
Yeah.
And Okoro is not that bad. He's young.
Okoro is not that bad, no.
Yeah, he's good.
But
He's
I
good.
think
but
I think the hard part here is you got 12 bench players. I mean, you got 7 or 8 bench players, 8 bench players.
right,
So you got 8 bench players.
right.
You just named one.
Mm-hmm.
That's not very good. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm just saying that us getting rid of Chris Levert and he is
George Niang, those are solid players.
they're solid.
They're solid
not-
bench
they're,
guys.
they're really good. Yeah, Levert coming off the bench, replacing Okoro.
Karis Levert and Okoro kind of traded off and on.
Yeah, but
At
this
small
is the
forward.
thing. My thing is we should have kept Chris Levert and got rid of Okoro, but Okoro's still young. He's still learning. He's still developing. And I think Hunter,
Max Struss.
huh?
Max Struss
Yeah.
is good.
Yeah.
We still got Isaac Okoro to back them up.
Right.
So
Evan Mobley's good.
Yeah.
But the depth there. Now that starting five, Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell, DeAndre Hunter, Evan Mobley, and Jared Allen, scary as hell.
Yeah, it is.
But then you get to the bench and you got Ty Jerome, Max Struss, Isaac Okoro, Evan Mobley. Oh no, he's a starter. Sam Merrill.
Tristan Thompson.
Christian Thompson.
He fell off.
Yeah.
Craig Porter Jr., Jalen Tyson, Dean Wade, Amoni Bates, JT Thor. A whole lot of names that are definitely not going to be hung up in lights.
Right.
Right. Not yet. I mean, there's potential. There's potential
Right.
everywhere. If you make it to the NBA, you're a stud, right? But I think the Cavs are very thin when it comes to the bench. I think that starting five is going to do a lot for you, though.
Yeah.
That starting five is going to give you a 30-point lead and say, "Hey, bench, go save us." And they just got to not lose by 30 during the bench times.
Yeah.
I know that if we go up against the Celtics in the playoffs,
We're going to get hammered.
It's going to be tough.
It's going to be really tough.
You're leading on the starting five at that point.
Yeah.
And you need them to get you a big enough lead to where your bench can't screw it away.
And against the Celtics, I don't know if we can pull off a 30-point lead like that.
Which I think a big thing, you get a 20-point lead and your bench gives up 18, right? Your bench loses 18 for you. So now you're still up by 2 and your starting five go back out there. If they can do it again, it's 22.
Right.
I mean, your starting five can do a lot for you, right?
I think
It's just
I think that'll work against average teams.
Uh-huh.
I don't know about playoff teams though.
Right.
that's where the scary part comes in.
Yeah.
You know me. I love a team that's deep.
Yeah.
Obviously starting fives are important.
Well, that's the goal.
Deep teams are where the scary comes in. And I know enough about the game of basketball to know that the bench is very important. And it looks like the Cavs are punting the bench to hammer the starters.
But I think with the 3 second-round picks and the
that are going to the Hawks.
Oh, yeah.
That's everything the Cavs gave up.
Yeah.
We do have the draft. If we do, if we keep that starting five and we can really hit the draft, we'll get those bench players.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Then you guys can be very much a very good team.
And there's
but they're definitely playing win now because the Cavs have never really been win now. Except for maybe 1 or 2 other times in history.
right.
Well, let's be real.
But I think we got a good record right now as it is.
40,
And
they're a playoff team, no doubt.
Last time I checked, it was 40-10.
Yeah.
wow. That's really
But
good.
then we got a 5-teamer. Oh wow. I don't okay. The Raptors get PJ Tucker from the Jazz, 26 second rounder from the Heat, and cash considerations from the Heat. The Pistons get Lindy Waters the third from the Warriors, Dennis Schroeder from the Jazz via Warriors, and 2031 second round pick via Warriors. The Jazz get Josh Richardson via Heat, KJ Martin from Pistons via Sixers, 28 second round pick via Pistons, 2031 second round pick via Heat, cash considerations via Heat. Looks like the Heat are just throwing money around here.
Yeah.
The Heat get Andrew Wiggins via Warriors, Kyle Anderson via Warriors, Davion Mitchell via Raptors, 25 protected first round pick via Warriors, and the Warriors get Jimmy Butler via Heat, 2 second round picks via Heat, and more money from the Heat. The Heat are like, hey, we got a bankroll.
Now, Andrew Wiggins,
Andrew Wiggins going to the Heat. That is a big one.
and then obviously Jimmy Butler is a very seasoned,
Yeah.
really good
Really, really good.
shooting guard.
That's a great
Yeah.
piece for the Warriors, as if they need more pieces. They do.
Well, they
They've been
they gave up
great.
Klay Thompson, so they replaced him with Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what just happened. But Andrew Wiggins is a solid player.
And
Yeah.
then they just gave up Kyle Anderson and Andrew Wiggins,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Davion Mitchell, young guy going to the Heat.
Yep.
The Heat just said, let's sell the farm. Let's get some youth. Let's get some talent in here and let's try to do something.
No, Kyle Anderson, he's pretty good.
The Heat's throwing around money too.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
lot of it.
Yeah.
A lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Pistons just got Lindy Waters that the Warriors just got that day.
And Dennis Schroeder, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dennis Schroeder. Yeah.
All the teams just throwing around Dennis Schroeder.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now here's a big one. Big one.
Big one.
Blockbuster alert.
Yep.
The Pelicans are getting Bruce Brown and Kelly Olynyk.
Olynyk.
A first round pick and a second round pick. And the Raptors get Brandon Ingram.
Yeah.
You love Brandon.
I love Brandon Ingram.
Ingram is.
I love the mid range guy.
Yeah,
he's
he
such
is
a mid-range guy.
really good mid range.
He's lengthy. Very lengthy.
And he's tall. And he's tall. He gets 22 points a game.
He's a solid. I don't know why people toss him around
6'8".
like they do.
He's been everywhere.
I don't know, but he's good.
Kelly
I
Olynyk
like
is kind of an older player,
I've heard of that name.
Yeah,
now that you say
Olynyk is really old. He's 33.
but I see Olynyk as more of a bench guy myself.
Yep, I do too.
So it looks like the Raptors place a bunch of value in Brandon Ingram.
Yeah.
Let's see if they keep him.
Yeah, we'll see. Well, maybe we'll get up here to the next trade, the last trade, and Brandon Ingram will be a part of it. We've seen that a lot today.
Yeah.
So in this one, the Kings receive Jake LaRavia via Grizzlies. The Grizzlies received 2 second-round picks, Marvin Bagley III via Wizards and Johnny Davis via Wizards.
Marvin
Good
Bagley,
old Johnny D.
the third.
And the Wizards received Marcus Smart via Grizzlies,
Mhm.
Colby Jones via Kings, Alex Len via Kings, and a 25 first-round pick via Grizzlies.
Now, Marcus Smart, that is a good deal to the Grizzlies.
To the Wizards.
Oh, my. Huh?
He went to the Wizards from the Grizzlies.
Oh, the Wizards?
Yeah.
Wow.
It looks like the Grizzlies wanted Marvin Bagley and Johnny D.
Marvin Bagley is really good, too.
Yeah, because Marcus Smart, I know that name.
Oh, yeah.
Former Celtic.
Former Celtic.
And I don't know a lot of these names. I know Marvin Bagley, though.
Why would they get rid of why
I
would
don't know why I know Marvin Bagley, but
why would they get rid of him?
Marcus Smart.
Grizzlies.
The Grizzlies.
4 people.
I don't know.
Two
He was-
second-round picks, Bagley and Johnny D. But they gave up Marcus Smart, a 25 first-round pick, and Jake LaRavia.
Yeah.
And they did give up a bunch.
Yeah.
They must have really wanted Bagley.
Yeah.
The Kings, they got LaRavia for Colby Jones and Alex Len.
Yeah.
Interesting trades.
Kobe Jones.
But the NBA trade deadline has come and gone. It's over.
It was one of the biggest trade deadlines I've seen.
Yeah. So have
Including-
I have. That's one of the biggest trade lines I have ever seen. Plus the big one with Luca
Yeah.
and Antoine and Anthony
It
Davis.
shook up the entire world.
It did. Absolutely.
Huge.
100%.
You know,
Huge.
I was talking to people that have no idea anything about basketball whatsoever, and they heard about this.
It's huge.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Probably one of the biggest trades I've seen in a
it's
long
time. Me too. Me too, bro. Me too,
Yeah.
bro. Well, the
All right.
biggest trade I've ever seen.
On to the next one.
And it's been talk about it.
On to the next one. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So here we go. We get to do a nice, spicy little rundown of how we did. And if you guys want to talk about the games, just stop me and we'll talk.
Okay.
So we start off. We now have 4 people that are filling out sheets and doing our picks with us. My dad has decided to join the fun in that. So we have Brandon, Chuck, Pops, and Dad. Dad's my dad. Pops is Pops.
Yep.
We all know who that is. It's an interesting life when you got multiple dads. Just it is what it is. We have fun.
It's just grateful.
Yep. Got a lot to be grateful for.
Yeah.
So I'll go ahead and hit this rundown.
Can we clear the fact that Dad he doesn't even watch basketball?
At all, he doesn't watch
Yeah.
football,
Yeah.
but he decided to get in this.
Yeah, no kid.
A lot of
I don't understand
Just for
that.
fun,
Yep.
whatever.
Yeah.
So here we go. You guys ready for this?
Yep.
Okay. So on the first, start off with the first. We'll go to the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and then obviously it is the seventh while we film, so we don't know anything happening there.
Yep.
So start off the Hawks versus the Pacers. Me, Pops, and Dad all picked the Pacers. We were right. Brandon, you suck. Then we got the Magic at the Jazz. Brandon and Pops took the Jazz. Me and my dad are stupid. Then we got the Nuggets at the Hornets. My dad took the Hornets. He's an idiot. Obviously. Then
I'm kidding.
we got the Nets at the Rockets. Brandon, you're the only one to take the Nets, so we all feel dumb.
Yeah, we all stunk.
Then we got the Wizards at the Timberwolves. My dad's the only one to take the Wizards, and they won. We're not going to say anything nice about him. He's not here, so he doesn't get.
Yeah, because we don't like the Warriors.
We got the Wizards.
Wizards. Okay.
Because they suck, but they're on a heater right now.
Yeah.
We got the Kings at the Thunder. Everybody took the Thunder because Thunder.
Yeah.
Another really good team.
Joseph Alexander is hot.
Yeah. Then we got the Heat at the Spurs. Me and my dad took the Heat. We win. Then we got the Lakers at the Kings. Me and Brandon took the Lakers. We win. Then we got the Suns and the Trailblazers. Brandon took the Trailblazers. He wins. I don't like telling him he wins.
Yeah. Me neither.
Then we got the Bulls, the Pistons, and everybody took the Pistons and won. Then we got the Mavs at the Cavs, and everybody took the Cavs, and we all won. Then we got the Clippers at the Raptors, and my dad took the Raptors and wins. I'm so confused.
Wait, the Cavs
Yeah.
and Pistons? Have you got to that yet?
No.
Okay.
Oh, we did enter the second, and I didn't announce that. But that was Bulls at Pistons, and then Mavs at Cavs. Then we have the Celtics at the Sixers. My dad took the 76ers. He's a loser. Then we had the Grizzlies at the Bucks, and everybody took the Bucks because we're all dumb.
Yeah.
Then we had the Hawks at the Pistons, and I'm the only idiot that took the Pistons. Then we have the Wizards at the Hornets. Brandon's the only one that took the Wizards and wins. Again, don't like saying that.
Yeah.
Rockets at the Knicks. Brandon took the Knicks and wins. Stop it.
Stop it.
Then we got the Kings at the Timberwolves. I took the Kings. I'm the only one. Yeah, you go me. Then we have the Bucks at the Thunder, and everybody took the Thunder. Why does everybody take the Thunder? Is Thunder good or something? Yeah, the Thunder's that good, and they win.
They are.
Then we have the Spurs at the Grizzlies. I took the Grizzlies to beat the Spurs. I was right. Then
You would think that the
Yeah.
Grizzlies would beat the Spurs.
yeah, apparently.
The Spurs had Wimbinyama.
Then we have the Pacers at the Jazz. Me and my dad took the Pacers. We win that one. Then we have the Pelicans at the Nuggets, and nobody cares about the Pelicans. So we all win and taking the Nuggets. Then we have the Magic at the Warriors, and we all took the Warriors and win. Then we have the Suns at the Trailblazers. Brandon and Dad took the Trailblazers and win. Then we have the Mavs at the 76ers. Everybody took the Mavs. Nobody knew they didn't have Luka, and the 76ers win.
Yeah.
Then we have the Knicks at the Raptors. My dad's the only one that took the Raptors. He loses. Then we have the Celtics at the Cavs. Me and Pops took the Cavs because we thought it was the right move. Clearly, we were wrong, and the Celtics
Yeah.
won. Then we have the Rockets at the Nets. Brandon took the Nets and wins. I don't like it when this happens.
Yeah.
The Heat at the Bulls. I was the only one that was under pressure, and I lost because the Bulls won. Then we have the Pacers at the Trailblazers. Me and Brandon took the Trailblazers and win. Then we have the Lakers at the Clippers. Pops took the Clippers. He lost. Then we have the Cavs, the Pistons. You want to talk about the Cavs and Pistons?
That 70-73 with a
Yeah.
game-winning shot by Darius Garland at the end.
Yeah.
Wild.
That was wild.
That was wild, dude.
almost mid-court. He was just a half an inch off of the center of the damn basket and shot it
Yeah.
Yep.
It
and
was
made
wild.
it. It was. I'm one. Ooh.
Yeah. That was wild.
And in that one, my dad's the only one that took the Pistons. He loses. Cavs win. Then we have then we get to the fifth. Oh no, that was on the fifth. So also on the fifth, the Spurs at the Hawks. My dad took the Hawks because he's dumb. He doesn't know ball. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Then we got the Bucks at the Hornets. We all took the Bucks. We all win.
Yeah.
Then we have the Grizzlies at the Raptors. Brandon and Dad took the Raptors. They lose. I like saying that one. I need to do that one.
Yeah. Okay.
Then we got the Heat at the 76ers. Me, Brandon, and Pops all took the 76ers, and we all lost. Then we have the Wizards at the Nets, and we all took the Nets. I think the world took the Nets, and the Wizards won.
Yeah.
Then we got the Warriors at the Jazz. Pops and Dad took the Jazz because apparently age before beauty, and me and Brandon lose because the Jazz won. Then we got the Bulls at the Timberwolves. My dad took the Bulls. He loses. Then we got the Pelicans and the Nuggets, and this is my favorite pastime. Brandon, you took the Pelicans. What were you thinking? Everybody's hungry and the Nuggets win. That was all. Next, Suns at the Thunder. Everybody took the Thunder. Thunder won. Magic at the Kings. The three of us took the Kings. We are wrong. My dad took the Magic and wins. Then we have the Mavericks at the Celtics, and who the hell saw that coming?
Nobody. They got lucky.
Yeah. Who knew the Mavericks were going to beat the Celtics?
I watched that game. They were in the lead the whole time.
Wow.
The Celtics were not in that game. Then we have the Rockets at the Timberwolves. We all took the Rockets. The Timberwolves won.
Wow.
Then we had the Magic at the Nuggets. And somehow magically they were delicious and the Nuggets won. We all took the Nuggets.
Wow.
Then we have the Kings, the Trailblazers, and the three Kings that are sitting here took the Kings, and the Trailblazers won.
Wow.
That's just sad.
Wow.
Then we have the Warriors, the Lakers, and Pops, you took the Warriors, you lose. Then we have the Pacers at the Clippers. Brandon, me and you took the Clippers, we lose. And that's it. That's up to the sixth. Games start today. As of right now, Pops, you are in last place. You are 23-25 in the NBA. I am in third place, 25-23. My dad's 26-22. How does a guy that doesn't know basketball beating me? I don't like this game.
Yeah, I don't like
Oh, wait,
this either.
because I also don't know basketball. But then, Brandon, you're dominating the pack at 29-19.
What? Don't look at me like that.
Was that long-winded enough? Do I need to go faster? Let me know in the comments.
Yeah, we need to do better, Chuck.
Yeah, we do. We suck.
Yeah.
Didn't the Cavs do something cool this week?
Yeah.
Like hang 91 points in the first quarter? First
Yeah.
half?
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
That's insane.
It's a franchise record.
Yeah.
Well, it's somebody was playing 2K. Clearly. 91 points and a
91
half.
points in the
Insane.
first half.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yep.
Yeah.
But now let's get on a recap. We got another recap. We're going to do the college basketball games for the recap this time. We're going to go start at February 1st. We're going to run to February 5th because there was no games on the 6th. And we're filming on the 7th, so the games haven't started yet. We'll start off with, we all took Florida to beat Tennessee, and Tennessee won.
Incredible.
There was a lot of upsets this week in college basketball. It's kind of unreal. So we had Providence facing St. John's, number 15 St. John's. We all took St. John's and won. We had Mizzou at Mississippi State. I took Mizzou and won because Mizzou won. Another upset. Kansas State versus Iowa State. Everybody took Iowa State. Kansas State upset them. Iowa State was number 3 in the nation.
Yeah.
Got upset by an unranked Kansas State. Unreal.
Yeah.
Then we all everybody took number 1 Auburn to beat number 23 Ole Miss. That happened. Everybody took number 17 Wisconsin to beat Northwestern. That happened. Pops, you took number 24 Vandy to beat unranked Oklahoma. That did not happen. Everybody else was right taking Oklahoma. We all took number 21 Louisville to beat Georgia Tech. That didn't happen. Georgia Tech wins that one. My dad took Georgia to beat number 4 Alabama because he's thinking football, I think. It's the best I got. Everybody took number 11 Kansas to beat Baylor. That didn't happen. Baylor upset Kansas. Kind of a big deal. Everybody took number 7 Michigan State to beat USC. That didn't happen either.
USC won.
Upset Central. Number 22 Texas Tech. I took them to upset number 6 Houston. It happened. Check it out here, y'all. I called it.
Damn it.
I got lucky. I didn't pick many upsets. Everybody took number 2 Duke to beat North Carolina, and since Michael Jordan's not there anymore, they suck. I took
They did represented Michael Jordan in that game.
as they should because he's like the only thing North Carolina has to cheer for.
Well,
in life.
they did have Sam Perkins
Vince Carter.
and Vince Carter. Yep.
Oh, see, blatantly unaware.
No.
I'm ignorant to this stuff sometimes. Then I took number 25 UConn to beat Marquette, and it happened.
Damn it.
My dad took South Carolina to beat number 13 Texas A&M, and it didn't happen. We all got that right, taking A&M. Everybody took number 12 Kentucky to beat Arkansas, and that didn't happen. Arkansas with the upset. Brandon, you took Ohio State to beat number 18 Illinois. You were wrong.
Illinois won.
As the Fighting Illini march forward.
Yeah.
Everybody took number 19 Memphis to beat Rice. That happened. Everybody took number 16 Oregon to beat Nebraska, and that did not happen. And that brings us to the third, where Brandon, you took number 11 Kansas to beat number 3 Iowa State, and that did happen. Congratulations. I kind of wanted to take Kansas here as well, but Iowa State's been hotter than Kansas has this year. I really thought this was going to be like the once in a lifetime thing where Kansas loses 3 games at home. It didn't happen. Good call.
Yep.
Number 9 Marquette. We all took number 9 Marquette to beat number 15 St. John's, and St. John's upsets Marquette. I took Iowa to beat number 10 Purdue because I'm not smart. I was wrong. Everybody took number 12 Kentucky to beat number 23 Ole Miss. That didn't happen. Ole Miss won. Everybody took number 5 Florida to beat number 24 Vanderbilt. That happened. Florida won. Everybody took number 6 Houston to beat Oklahoma State. That happened. Me and Brandon took Texas Tech, number 22, to beat Baylor, and that happened. Pops and Dad, clearly, age does not come before beauty because we were right. Me and Pops took Indiana to beat number 17 Wisconsin. That didn't happen. Brandon and Dad won that because people who have the worst backs in the world tend to sit around and watch basketball more. Wow. Everybody took number 1 Auburn to beat Oklahoma. I don't see anybody picking away from Auburn anytime soon. They're kind of good. They won. Everybody took number 7 Michigan State to beat UCLA. That didn't happen because Michigan State's on a slump. My dad took number 16 Oregon to beat Michigan. Everybody else took Michigan. Michigan beat them. Nice upset call by all 3 of us.
Michigan really has a good basketball team this year.
They're ranked this week.
That got them ranked.
Yep. Me and Brandon said number 21 Louisville was going to beat Boston College. We were correct. Then number 20 Missouri at number 8 Tennessee. Everybody took Tennessee, and Tennessee won. Everybody took number 2 Duke to beat Syracuse. That happened. Everybody took Memphis to beat Tulsa. That happened. And this one blows my mind still. The 3 of us took number 18 Illinois to beat Rutgers. My dad took Rutgers to beat Illinois, and he wins.
Wow, that blows my mind.
That brings our total so far for this week. Pops and my dad are both 16 and 19. Brandon, you are 19 and 16, and at 20 and 15.
What the hell?
It doesn't make sense to me, but oh,
Wow.
Wow. That's crazy.
fuck it.
Damn.
That sucks.
Even the blind squirrel finds a nut.
Yep.
Now I'm the blind squirrel, and that's my nut.
You,
All right.
you are my nut.
That's
On your
interesting.
chin.
That's interesting. All right, let's get into who our picks for basketball. Start with the NBA.
All right.
All right, I do not have my dad's to read off this week. He's filling out a sheet. I'll be sure to announce whether he won or lost, though, especially if he lost.
I'm sure you'll be glad about that one.
Every time. All right, we start off. We got the Rockets at the Mavericks.
Go ahead, Brandon.
Oh no,
Go ahead, Brandon.
I have the Rockets.
I have the Rockets too.
I also have the Rockets. Stop agreeing. I don't like this game. Actually, I should because that's better for me because, you know. Pacers at the Lakers.
Go ahead, Brandon.
Lakers.
Lakers.
Hey, we all agree again. This is fun. Spurs at the Magic.
I'm gonna go with Spurs.
Spurs.
Agreeing again. Give me the Spurs. Hawks at the Wizards.
Give me the Magical Wizards.
I'll take the Hawks.
Oh,
Ooh, Pop, me and you agree. All right. Warriors at the Bulls.
give me the Warriors.
I'll take the Warriors.
Hey, we all took the Warriors. Thunder at the Grizzlies.
Thunder.
Thunder.
Bring thunder. Lightning and the thunder. Thunder. Trailblazers at the Timberwolves.
I'm gonna go with Blazers.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Blazers also.
And give me them Timberwolves.
Mm.
Please. We got the Celtics at the Knicks.
Give me the Celtics.
Give me the Celtics.
Yeah, the Celtic Warriors are at it again. Give me the Celtics.
Banger after banger, right?
Hey, we got the Nuggets at the Suns.
Nuggets.
I got the Suns.
All right, I got the Nuggets. Me and Pops agree again. I don't like disagreeing with Brandon though. Pelicans at the Kings.
I'm gonna take the Pelicans on this one.
I'm going to take the Kings.
I'm gonna take the Kings as well. I believe Britain's better than Florida. Weird flex. Jazz at the Clippers.
Jazz.
I'm also gonna take the Jazz.
You know, guys, here's the thing, okay? As much as I love music with horns in it, sometimes you just need to get your hair cut. So you got to go with the Clippers. Hornets at the Pistons.
I'm taking the Pistons.
I'm gonna take the Hornets.
All right, of course, you would take the Hornets because you don't care about your car running. Give me the Pistons. Me and Pops care about our cars running. That's why we buy Chevy. Raptors at the Rockets.
Go ahead, Brandon.
I'm gonna take the Raptors on this one.
I'm going to take the
Raptors.
Rockets.
Okay. Me and Pops know that dinosaurs like the Raptors are extinct. The Rockets are still going into space, though. 76ers at the Bucks.
Oh,
If you didn't know, give me the
what a
Rockets.
game.
76ers Bucks. This should be good.
I'm going to take Giannis and the Bucks.
Same.
Yep, same. This should be a good game, especially with Middleton gone too.
Yeah.
Timberwolves at the Cavs.
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 Hawks at the Magic.
I'm taking the Hawks.
I'm gonna take the Magic.
Okay, I'm going to take the Hawks because Magic isn't real. Spurs at the Wizards.
Spurs.
Spurs. Hornets at the Nets.
I'm taking Nets.
I'm taking the Nets.
We're all taking the Nets. If you didn't know, we're on the 10th now. Celtics at the Heat.
Go ahead, Brandon.
I'm gonna take the Celtics.
I'm taking the Celtics.
I believe that the Irishmen can handle the Heat. Give me the Celtics. Warriors at the Bucks.
This one was tough for me.
This one's actually really tough, honestly. You got a bunch of 3-point threats. You got Chris Middleton gone from the Bucks. You got a lot of factors to consider.
You got Jimmy Butler on the Warriors now.
Yeah. You got a lot of weird little things. You got a lot of changeover coming within this next week as well. I'm sticking with Giannis. I think he can get the job done. Give me the Bucks, but I can see this going either way, 100%.
I'm gonna switch. I did pick the Bucks. I'm gonna switch to the Warriors though.
Okay.
I'm going to the Warriors too.
Okay. Make sure your sheet represents that.
Yep, it does.
Then we got the Pelicans at the Thunder.
I'm taking the Thunder.
I'm also taking the Thunder.
Yeah, because the lightning brings the thunder. But give me the Thunder. Kings at the Mavs.
I got the Kings.
I got the Kings.
I got the Kings as well. There's a lot of weird things going on with the Mavs. I think it's going to take some time.
Yep.
Trailblazers at the Nuggets.
I got the Nuggets.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, me too. Give me the Nuggets. Jazz at the Lakers.
Man, this is a hard game, but I'm gonna say the Lakers.
I got the Lakers.
I got the Lakers as well. Trust me, I love music with horns in it, but give me the Lakers. Raptors at the Sixers.
I got the Raptors.
I also have the Raptors.
I also have this. Wait, I have the 76ers. Knicks at the Pacers.
Another hard game, but I got the Knicks.
I also have the Knicks.
You know, I thought long and hard about this, and I don't know what a Nick is, but I know it's probably better than walking back and forth. Give me the Knicks. Pistons at the Bulls.
I'll take the Pistons.
I got the Pistons.
Yeah, you can give me the Pistons too. I did take the Bulls when they play later this week. We'll get to that though. Grizzlies at the Suns.
Give me the Suns.
Suns.
Quite frankly, with all that hair, the Grizzlies got to be able to beat out the Sun. Give me the Grizzlies. Spurs at the Celtics.
Man, this is a really hard one.
You got Victor Wembanyama on one side, and then you got the Celtics on the other.
I know.
I have the Celtics, so
Yeah, I do too. I got the Celtics.
You know, after seeing what I saw the other day when I watched them lose to the Mavs, I don't even care. Give me the Celtics. Hornets at the Magic.
I got the Hornets.
same.
Give me the Magic.
Oh,
Because I got the magic
But-
in me.
but Magic's not real.
I know. I talk all this crap while picking, but I wind up picking them. Pacers, the Wizards.
Give me the Wizards.
Give me the Pacers.
Yeah, Brandon, I'm with you. Give me the Pacers. I'd rather walk back and forth and be real than be a wizard and be fake. 76ers at the Nets.
Give me the 76ers.
Give me the Nets.
Give me the 76ers.
Because man, you can't bet without Joe MLB.
And if you're not good enough for New Jersey, you're not good enough for me. You know, because they left New Jersey and went to Brooklyn. You got the Hawks at the Knicks.
Give me the Hawks.
I want the Knicks.
All right, I want the Knicks as well. Cavs at the Raptors.
Cavs.
Cavs.
Yep, everybody's unanimous there. Pistons at the Bulls.
Pistons.
I'm gonna take the Bulls.
Ooh, me and Brandon switched to the Bulls. We took the Pistons the first time, but this time you get the horns. Give me the Bulls. Bucks at the Timberwolves.
Bucks.
Bucks.
Give me the Timberwolves.
Oh my God.
Kings at the Pelicans.
Give me.
Are you
Give me the Kings.
the audacity of laughing at me?
I didn't laugh. I just went.
All right, Kings at Pelicans. Pops, you got the Kings.
Yep.
I got the Pelicans.
All right, I got the Kings. Heat at the Thunder.
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 Honestly, I think it's gonna rain. It's not very hot there in the rain. Give me the Thunder. Suns at the Rockets.
Go ahead, Brandon.
I'm gonna take the Suns.
I'm gonna take the Rockets.
Brandon, how do you think a Sun is gonna beat a Rocket?
Because if the rocket goes near the sun, it's gonna melt.
That's fair. Give me the Rockets anyway. Trailblazers at Nuggets.
Nuggets.
I'm gonna take the Trailblazers.
I was hungry when I filled this out. Give me the Nuggets. Lakers at the Jazz.
Lakers.
Lakers.
Give me the Lakers. Warriors at the Mavs.
Warriors.
Warriors.
Give me the Mavs. Think they got it figured out by the 12th. Grizzlies at the Clippers.
I'm gonna take the Clippers.
What happens when you shave a grizzly?
You got a Clipper.
You need clippers. Give me clippers.
All right, give me the Grizzlies because those Clippers ain't cutting through this hide. Warriors at the Rockets.
Warriors.
Yeah, I'll take the Warriors also.
All right, I'm a huge believer that a Rocket's going to beat a Warrior any day. Give me the Rockets. Kings at the Pelicans.
Give me Kings.
I'll take the Kings.
I'll take the Kings as well. Heat at the Mavericks.
Give me the Heat.
Pops?
I'm gonna take the Mavericks.
All right, I lied. The Mavericks aren't going to have it figured out. Give me the Heat. Thunder at the Timberwolves.
Thunder.
Thunder.
That was unanimous. Give me the Thunder. Clippers at the Jazz.
Jazz.
Yeah, give me Jazz.
Yeah, give me the Clippers.
Whoa.
We're going to shave the music. And that's it for the pick for those picks this week. Let's get into college basketball. Let's finish this up. Let me make sure. Actually, we're going to do this. Boop, boop. On to the next segment so I can keep all this stuff separated. Bam. All right, let's get into college basketball. We got number 4, Tennessee at Oklahoma.
Give me Oklahoma.
Give me Oklahoma.
Give me Tennessee. TCU at Iowa State.
Iowa State.
Give me TCU.
All right, Brandon, just so you're aware, Iowa State's only lost one game in the last 2 years at home.
Okay.
Okay. And that was, I think, their last home game. It'd be wild to go 2 in a row. Give me Iowa State. Oregon at Michigan State.
I'll take Michigan State Spartans.
I'm going to take Oregon.
Damn, Brandon, I'm taking State. Give me State, baby. South Carolina at number 14, Kentucky.
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 Yeah, Kentucky all around. Number 21, Wisconsin at Iowa.
Give me them Wisconsin Badgers.
Yeah, give me Badgers.
Yeah, I struggled with this one, but I wound up with Wisconsin. Number 24, Michigan at Indiana. And this is why I asked that question earlier. Which one do you root for, Michigan or Indiana? Because it happens.
Give me them Wolverines.
Yeah, give me the Wolverines.
Yep, give me Michigan. Number 11, Marquette at Creighton.
Marquette.
Give me Creighton.
Creighton. See if we can peg that one, babe. We got number 10, Texas A&M at number 15, Mizzou.
Give me Mizzou.
Give me Texas A&M.
Give me Mizzou. Number 6, Florida at number 1, Auburn.
I didn't pick this one, but give me Auburn.
I'll take Auburn.
And I'll take Florida. Give me the upset. I know it's a ballsy pick. I'm not silly.
That's not happening.
Yeah, we'll see.
Ooh.
Hey, who's in first place in college picks?
Damn. Can't argue with
Yeah,
that.
but Auburn is number 1 in the nation. They're not going to lose against number 6 Florida.
Yeah, we'll see. Number 5, Houston to Colorado.
Houston.
Give me Houston.
Oh, now you want to agree with me. Give me Houston. Number 2, Duke at Clemson.
Duke.
Give me Duke.
Give me Duke. Number 22, Mississippi State at Georgia.
Give me Mississippi State.
Give me Miss State.
Give me Georgia.
Shit.
I think it's bad. I think it's football now.
Yeah.
Number 23, Illinois at Minnesota.
Illinois.
Give me Illinois.
Give me Illinois.
They always been good in basketball.
All right, we got number 3, Alabama at Arkansas.
Give me Alabama.
Give me Roll Tide.
Yeah, honestly, you just said that, and I'm shocked. But I'll also say this: Arkansas, you might want to be Kansas, but you're not. Give me Bama. Then we got number 16, Kansas at Kansas State.
Give me Kansas.
Give me Kansas State.
Give me Kansas. Hurtful. We got number 25, Ole Miss at LSU.
Ole Miss.
Yeah, give me Ole Miss.
Give me Ole Miss. And here's a funny part, just a little interlude. I forgot those 2 games. Luckily, I have friends to look over my stuff and tell me I'm stupid. Number 13, Texas Tech at number 20, Arizona.
Go ahead, Brandon.
Give me Arizona.
Yeah, I'm going to take Arizona too.
Yeah, me
For
too.
an upset.
Give me Arizona. Rutgers at number 18, Maryland.
I'm going to take Maryland.
I'm taking Maryland.
I'm taking Maryland. Temple at number 17, Memphis.
Give me Memphis.
Give me Memphis.
Give me Temple.
Ooh.
Baylor at number 5, Houston.
Houston.
Give me Houston.
I think the thing is, Baylor's been upsetting teams. They upset Kansas. Yeah, give me Houston anyway. Number 1, Auburn at Vandy.
Give me Auburn.
Auburn.
Yeah, it's going to be like number 4 at this point because they're going to lose to, Florida. But give me Auburn anyway. Number 4, Tennessee at number 14, Kentucky.
Rocky Top, you'll always be Home sweet home to me. Good old Rocky Top,
Come
Tennessee.
on, say it. Oh, he actually meant Tennessee. I was really hoping you'd say, "Give me Kentucky." It would have been funny.
Okay, give me Kentucky.
All right, give me Tennessee.
I'm taking Tennessee.
Oh, well, I did it.
Yeah.
And I have Kentucky picked too.
All right, good. Number 6, Florida. Number 22, Mississippi State.
Florida.
Give me Florida.
Yeah, give me Florida too. The Gators are going to beat Auburn and then beat Mississippi State. Number 7, Purdue, and number 24, Michigan.
I have Michigan picked against Indiana, but I have them losing to Purdue. Give me Purdue.
Nope.
Brandon, I agree. Give me Purdue to beat
I'm
Michigan.
taking the Wolverines.
I'm a firm believer that in basketball you can't win them all. I think they stay ranked after that loss stuff. Number 8, Iowa State at UCL.
Iowa State.
Iowa State.
Iowa State. Number 20, Arizona at Kansas State.
Arizona.
Arizona.
Really? You got Kansas State beating Kansas, but losing to Zona?
Yeah.
Rude. Give me Arizona. UCLA at number 23, Illinois.
Illinois.
Give me UCLA.
All right. Give me Illinois as well.
Steve Alford is coach, huh?
All right. We got DePaul at number 11, Marquette.
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 Marquette. Number 3, Alabama at Texas.
Alabama.
Bama.
Roll Tide. Indiana at number 9, Michigan State.
Michigan State.
Michigan State.
Michigan State. Indiana's got a hell of a road, don't they?
Yep.
Georgia at number 10 at Texas A&M.
Texas A&M.
A&M.
Give me Georgia.
You're too much into football.
I'm taking shots, all right? Colorado at number 16, Kansas.
Kansas.
That's right. Give me Kansas. Jayhawk love. Number 19, UConn at Creighton.
UConn. They've always been good.
UConn.
Give me those UConn Huskies.
Give me the back-to-back champions of the tournament, UConn Huskies. Number 12, St. John's at Villanova.
Man, this is a tough game. But I'm going to say St. John's is going to pull it off.
St. John's.
Give me St. John's. Number 25, Ole Miss at South Carolina.
Give me Ole Miss.
Give me Ole Miss.
Give me Ole Miss. California at number 2, Duke.
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 Duke. Arizona State at number 13, Texas Tech.
I'm going to go Arizona State.
Give me Tech.
Give me Tech. Then we got Oklahoma at number 15, Mizzou.
Give me Mizzou.
Give me Oklahoma.
Give me Mizzou. We got number 18, Maryland at Nebraska.
Give me Maryland.
Give me Maryland.
Give me Maryland. And then last but not least, we got number 17, Memphis at South Florida.
Memphis.
Memphis.
Memphis. All right. Back to the here. That's all of our NCAA picks. Jeez, 252, 53. All right. So let's get into some hockey recap. All right. So I'm going to give the rundown just like I did with basketball. We're going to do it about hockey. All right. Blackhawks at the Panthers. Everybody took the Panthers. We're all right. Rangers at the Bruins. Me and my dad took the Bruins. We were right. Beasons beat the Wilsons.
Oh, hell no.
That's one way to put it. Predators at the Penguins. I know hockey more than you guys, so I took the Penguins and won. That's just true, right?
Damn. Flex on us. Why don't you?
Kings at the Hurricanes. We all took the Hurricanes. We all lost. The Jets at the Capitals. I took the Capitals because I know more hockey than you, and I was wrong. You guys know more hockey than me. Jets win. Wild at the Senators, and Pops knows the most about hockey because he took the Senators and wins. Islanders at the Lightning, and Brandon knows the most about hockey because he took the Islanders and wins. Then we get to the Maple Leafs at the Oilers. Me and Brandon took the Maple Leafs, and We won. Then we got the Red Wings at the Flames. You guys took the Red Wings and won. Devils at the Sabres. Everybody took the Devils, and the Sabres won. Flyers at the Avalanche. Brandon, you tried to peg the Flyers, and the Flyers lost because they got caught up in the Avalanche. Canadians versus the Ducks. The three of us took the Canadians. My dad took the Ducks, and apparently the Ducks are better than the Gooses is because the Ducks win. Blue Jackets at the Stars. Pops, you took the Blue Jackets. You lose. Golden Knights at the Rangers. We all took the Golden Knights, and they let us down in a big way.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we took all three of us took the Golden Knights in all three of the games this week, and they lost all three of them. But my dad took the Rangers and won. Islanders at the Panthers. Me and Brandon took the Panthers and won. Blues at the Utah, whatever the heck you want to call them. Everybody took the Blues because we don't know what to call Utah. And the hockey club lost, and the Blues won. Go Blues. Pops, you took the Red Wings to beat the Canucks. You were correct. Canucks. My apologies. Trying to go fast. Me and my dad, we took the Flames to beat the Kraken. You guys took the Kraken. The Kraken lost. Flames win. Me and Brandon took the Senators to beat the Predators. We were correct. Brandon, you took the Panthers to beat the Capitals. Everybody else was right because you lose. Brandon, you took the Sabres to beat the Blue Jackets. Everybody else lost because the Sabres won and you were correct. My dad took the Penguins to beat the Devils. The Devils lost. We were all three correct. Me and Pops took the Senators to beat the Lightnings. We were incorrect, and the Lightning beat the Senators. Brandon and Dad got that right. Everybody took the Wild to beat the Bruins. We all were wrong. We all took the Golden Knights to beat the Islanders, and the Islanders won. We were all incorrect.
Damn.
It's been a heck of a stretch for the Golden Knights. It's not been good. I took the Jets to beat the Hurricanes. I was the only one, and I was right. Pops, you took the Blues to beat the Oilers. You were incorrect. Everybody else was right. My dad took the Flames to beat the Maple Leafs. He's an idiot. We were all three of us were correct. We all took the Flyers to beat Utah because they don't have a name, but apparently they can win. Utah beat the Flyers. Brandon, you took the Kraken to beat the Red Wings. You were incorrect. Red Wings win. Everybody took the Avalanche to beat the Canucks. The Canucks won. Canadians, man. They're just better than we think they are.
Yeah.
Me and you, Brandon, we took the Stars to beat the Ducks. We were incorrect. Never bet on a Dallas team. We should know better, but Pops and my dad were right. Age before beauty, the Ducks win.
Yeah, buddy.
I took the Canadians to beat the Sharks because I have faith in the Canadians for once, and I win. Brandon, me and you took the Bruins to beat the Rangers. We were wrong. Old guys win. My dad took the Blackhawks to beat the Oilers. He's the only one. He was wrong. My dad also took the Canadians to beat the Kings. He was the only one. He's still wrong. Pops, you took the Senators to beat the Lightning. You're the only one. You were wrong. My dad took the Flyers to beat the Capitals. He's the only one, and he was wrong. You don't want to be singled out. You tend to lose. We all took the Blue Jackets to beat Utah. Utah, they can't pick a name, but they can pick a win. Blue Jackets lose. We all took the Golden Knights to beat the Devils. We were finally right.
Wow.
Pops, you and my dad took the Hurricane to beat the Wild. You guys were wrong. Old guys lose again. Everybody took the Panthers to beat the Blues. They were correct because the Panthers are good. Pops, you took the Avalanche to beat the Flames. Apparently, Avalanches can snuff out Flames. You win. Brandon, you took the Kraken to beat the Maple Leafs. You were wrong. Me and you, Pops, we took the Canucks to beat the Sharks. We were correct because the Sharks suck. Everything else starts on the 7th. Here's the full recap. We start at the bottom. My dad went 19-26 so far. Pops, you and Brandon are 21-24. I am 26-19. And in the lead for hockey. That's the full recap for hockey this week.
Where was I at?
You are with Pops at 21-24.
Oh, I'm last?
No. Dad's last at 19-26. I'm the only one with a winning record in hockey.
Damn.
Trying to fly through that to get to the next segment so we can get somewhere. We've been going for a minute. Let's see, 45. All right, now we can get in our NHL picks. We can pick this week's games. This week's interesting with the NHL because this week's a short week. We only got 2 days of hockey, Saturday, Sunday, and then they take the next couple weeks off. We got the Four Nations face off. We will be doing Four Nations face off picks as well. So be prepared for that. Where we get to start that today as well. Devils at the Canadians.
I'll take the Canadians.
I'm gonna take the Devils.
Yeah, I'm taking the Devils too. Didn't I just say we should start taking the Canadians?
Yep.
Lightning at the Red Wings.
I'm gonna take the Lightning.
I'm gonna take Lightning.
I'm going to take the Red Wings. We got the Utah team with no name versus the Hurricanes.
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 Yeah, see, Utah, you might be on a winning streak, but we still don't care because you don't have a name. Give me a Hurricane. We got the Golden Knights at the Bruins.
Give me the Golden Knights.
Give me the Knights.
We still have faith in you, Vegas. Give me the Golden Knights. Senators at the Panthers.
Senators.
Panthers.
I've never seen a Senator that can outdo a Panther. Give me the Panthers. Penguins at the Flyers.
Give me the Flyers.
Yeah, I want to fly.
You know what's funny is Penguins don't fly. They're facing the Flyers. Give me the Penguins. I like the flightless birds, but I understand. They're always looking up. Sad. Rangers at the Blue Jackets.
Give me the Blue Jackets.
I'll take the Blue Jackets.
Give me the Blue Jackets. Blackhawks versus the Blues.
Give me the Blues.
Give me the Blackhawks.
Why do you want to be sad? You want the Blues?
Give me them Blues.
All right. Brandon, who'd you take?
Blackhawks.
All right. Give me the Blues. I like the sad songs. Maple Leafs at the Canucks.
Give me the Canucks.
Canucks.
Give me the Maple Leafs.
Wow.
What? Can't go wrong. It's all Canada. Sabres at the Predators.
Sabres.
Predators.
Sabres. I have no good jokes about this because the Sabre is a predator and I'm confused. Islanders at the Wild.
Wild.
Wild. West.
Guys, that's wild. Give me the Wild. Kraken at the Flames.
Kraken.
Flame.
You guys, don't you know when the Flames get wet, the Kraken win? Pops does. Me too. Brandon, you can have the Flames.
Okay.
Stars at the Sharks.
Give me the Sharks.
Stars.
Yeah, give me the Stars because the Sharks suck. I understand. They're mean. Ducks at the Kings.
Ducks.
Kings.
Yeah, give me the Kings. Then we get to Utah versus the Capitals.
Give me the Capitals.
Capitals.
Capitals, because Utah, pick a name first. Lightning at the Canadians.
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 Give me the Lightning. Then that's it for the NHL. Let's get into the Four Nations face-off. We're going to do this. Canada, Sweden.
Give me Canada.
Look at it. Finland. It says Finland.
That's the next game. This is Canada, Sweden.
Oh, give me Canada.
All right, give me the Swedes. I know nothing about this either, so this is fun. USA, Finland.
Finland. USA.
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 USA. USA.
Give me USA.
USA.
Wanted to be fun, but give me USA anyway. All right, that's it. That's it for our NHL picks, people. And guys, we love you. Thanks for
We love
suffering
you.
through 3 hours in this one.
Whip in the comments, guys. We love you.
If you made it this far,
Give us a like.
give us a like.
Comment.
Because if you made
Yeah.
it this far, we deserve a like and a comment.
Yeah.
Like,
So
let's
give
be
us a
real.
like and a
Subscribe.
comment, please.
We just spent 3 hours after work today
Yeah.
Yeah.
because we care about
We love you.
And our banner even says for the fans. So I mean,
Yeah. It's all for you
It says
guys.
it right there on our
All for the
shirts.
fans. All for the
it.
fans.
We do it for you guys.
Yeah.
We
love
appreciate
you.
you. We love
We
you.
love you.
And we'll see you next time.
Yep.
Here comes the outro stuff.
Thank you, folks, for watching Garage Sports Ohio.